my gosh. Thor, look at his little tongue. He's got the little spots on it of different colors. I love him.
I will add, Atlee is very cute.
Atlee is adorable. I love that picture. That was what I was kind of thinking of. I have to make you, I still have not made you a stat block. I will, though.
That's okay. He also has 350 experience out of indeterminate.
Right. Well, I gave you one extra thing for XP last time. The star charts, he got that. Yeah, one was for the just like trying to not bamf himself into the astral plane, and then 150 for like hanging out with you and being productive overnight. Oh no.
Yeah, what a cool guy.
Good old Atlee. So it is kind of 8 p.m. It's around 8 p.m. It's a little after because you guys have chatted with Malone. Anyone want to add anything else about last session? It's fine if you don't.
Locke spent 20 gold for a week worth of stables for the horses.
Yes, which is good because you guys are going underground. And that's a stupid place to take horses. Locke made good choices, is what we want to call that. He did it. You did it.
Kyrian is mildly upset about that choice. Good choices are bad.
Just because he couldn't burn things.
Nobody wants me to do cool stuff.
You're holding you back, man.
No, okay, I gotta close this.
You want to burn things like away from a forest, then that's fine. You
I could have made it rain.
Oh my god. you
I had a plan.
Yeah, sure. Your plans always go 100% right.
You've never had any of my plans go wrong. The only plan you've ever been a part of Kyrian's was the fight, and we won.
There's been lots of plans.
None of which were Kyrian's, though.
Oh, well.
Boom.
Oh,
your
Mic drop. 1 for 1, 100%.
Okay. All right, so it is 8 o'clock, probably closer, coming on to 8:30 at night. What do you guys, anyone want to do anything before you guys go to bed?
I have a question to the DM.
Yes. Yes.
Malone is her name, right? Malone. I'm getting these two names so mixed up. Malone told me Salona was the woman, but she said to talk to them in the morning, right?
Right, because it's 8:30 at night.
Cool.
You could, I mean, you could go over. Do you want to wander over and try to follow this person, like find this person?
No.
Okay. Anyone else? It's nighttime. What are we doing before we go to bed?
I will spend some time working on my handcuffs.
The handcuffs. Go ahead and roll a d20 and add your spell casting modifier.
Kyrian, gonna do some journaling.
Kyrian, you may also, like, as a, I mean, 100% journal, but you can also learn extra spells if you work on them.
Yeah, I remember. It's just there's nothing pressing for Kyrian yet.
No problem. Just making sure you knew.
I need one more level, and then I have some.
I'm gonna be studying so much. Yeah.
I'm gonna do so much of the scholaring.
So many spells. Okay. Anyone else? you are fine. I mean, you wander around, people notice you. As long as you're not wandering into someone's house, no one's gonna bother you. Like it's not even someone's house, but like just a structure. You know, like stables or whatever. As long as you're just walking around in the streets, no one's gonna worry about it. Like you run into people, they say hi to you, you say hi back, everyone's fine with it. They might, yeah, they might introduce themselves to you and ask, you know, who you are, where you're from, kind of a thing, but nobody's pushing too hard. You do cast sending, right? Correct? There's a few people around. The best place to go would be kind of over where Corlin, I believe, is going, which would be like over to the temple. And okay. I mean, what do you do? What do you say? And he will respond, there's 2 more rooms before me. So I've got 3 days. I love you. Please hurry. Very easy to do. Yep, it's pretty open space. Anyone else?
I would like to try to find Malona.
Malone, yep.
Malone.
She's there. Yep, she's right there. She's got your horses. You kind of find her kind of talking to the horses.
Wait, no. Who's the person that we're supposed to find? Safari?
Safari. I have it in my notes. Salona.
Salona. I would like to find Salona.
Sure. Go ahead and roll investigation.
Okay.
It's not a high DC because you guys were kind of given information.
10.
You find her. That was it. You almost didn't. It takes you a little bit, but you find her. We'll say it's closer to 9 when you find her. And you find, I mean, she still looks pretty good, but a very, very old wood elf. She has blonde hair, but there's a bunch of just gray, like silver gray streaks going through it. She has it up in a kind of a low bun. She looks distinguished. And she has hazel eyes. Just very like beautiful almond shape, long eyelashes. And you run into her. She is like out in her garden, kind of like organizing things, putting stuff away. But she is there. You find her.
I will just hide behind a bush briefly and prestidigitation myself to clean myself off a little bit. Because I am probably pretty road worn.
Mm-hmm.
And then I will just put my chin up and confidently walk out from behind the bush and say, "Good evening."
Hey, what can I do for you? My name is Salona. It's lovely to meet you.
Ah, yes, then you are exactly who I was looking for. Yes, my name is Lyric, Lyric Elisar. I have just come into your lovely, lovely town here, city here. We are just passing through, but we were told that we should find you once we came into the city because you may be able to help us. Of course, we were told to come tomorrow morning, but our mission is somewhat urgent, and I was hoping that we may be able to have some sort of a conversation tonight.
What can I do for you?
What is your role here exactly?
I'm sort of a keeper of lore. I'm not really official or anything. I just kind of do my own thing. But I'm one of the oldest in the settlement, and I am the one who is the most present mentally. There are a couple of sort of, and with great respect, I will say, fucking nuts. Because they're significantly older than me. But as you know, hopefully, elves are long lived, and I still have my full mental faculties. So I am the sort of clan historian, if you will.
I see. Maybe I should have brought somebody who knows what we're doing more, who could ask you the questions. Perhaps I can instead set up an appointment. What time could we come by tomorrow morning and have a conversation?
Well, I don't sleep very much anymore. I'm very old. I mean, even for an elf, 3.5 hours. Elisar, you say?
Yes. I maybe. I did.
I have really good memory. You said Elisar. You look like your mum.
What? Right. Well, it was lovely to meet you. And I look forward to speaking with you in the morning. We will be here bright and early. I'm glad I know the way. Lovely speaking with you. Goodbye. And I will turn around and leave.
Okay.
And I will promptly hightail it back to wherever Indy is.
Okay. Anyone? Coralyn, you said I think you were going to do something.
Yeah. Since she's in the temple, or not temple, but like that area, and
it's the temple. Yeah, they call it the temple.
And she's super happy. She's just gonna like make herself really comfortable in like the dirt, and then work on her spiritual weapon.
Sure. Go
like
ahead
not
and
a
roll.
snow angel, but like a dirt angel, like or no, like
It's
Mole
snowing.
from Atlantis.
Like what?
Mole from Atlantis.
Okay.
That's her right now.
Go ahead and roll and add your spellcasting modifier.
Okay. I don't remember what that is.
Roll with advantage.
Oh, okay. Oh, yay! That's good. Okay, I rolled 15.
Okay. So you can add that. As you are working, you receive a vision.
Oh,
in addition to accomplishing all of your stuff. You see the like kind of very kind of lithe, ethereal, like asexual, slender person that you have seen before, the one who had spoken to you in your dreams, like when you were in a fish and when you were a wolf. You kind of see them. They appear to be at the moment writing in a book. But they're also kind of exerting some sort of effort. In addition, it has nothing to do with the writing. There's something that they're doing where they're concentrating beyond that. And then you kind of see them and then you pan out. And as you're panning out, you see this kaleidoscope of green. Go ahead and roll a wisdom save.
oh gosh. Okay. 16.
All right. You're fine. It pans out and you just see this very sort of holographic tunnel. And it pans out and it pans out and it pans out, and there's not a lot of light there. But for some reason you can see your kind of gifted sight, even though it's in darkness and you do not have dark vision. And you see, you pull out of this tunnel into this wide open space with a moonlit night, and just as you pull back very rapidly, I'm gonna have you make a perception check.
Okay. Oh, that's bad. 6.
Okay. You just see a windswept, snowy landscape. It is obviously not flat ground. You're not particularly sure where you are, and then you just pan out to this like very sort of starscape, like wide open starscape. Underneath it is very dark, and it is difficult to kind of discern where. You get the feeling that you were underground prior to that. But you're not 100% sure where you are. You know that it's not like perfectly flat ground. There's some kind of topography. It doesn't look like it's necessarily right where you are. You feel like you would remember if you saw it again, but you don't know exactly what you saw because it just happened very quickly. I will let you roll a d10 and add your spellcasting modifier though, and add it to your spell as well, in addition to the d20 that you did before.
Oh, okay. Oh, 8.
Anyone else want to do anything before we move on to the morning?
I'm searching for Indy.
Yes. You can find her because you guys are staying at, I believe you guys were invited to stay at Malone's house. She has got, basically you're in one of two places. You're either hanging out it's a larger guest room. There are 2 beds in there. Or you would also be welcome to stay with the horses, like out in the stables. It's warm. So you can find Indy in one of those two places.
Indy.
Yes.
I found Salona?
Bologna, I think. You
Yeah.
found her?
I cannot. Fucking elves, man.
Question: is this where I am right now? If I'm just chilling, journaling, while we're gonna sleep.
Let's do this. I want you and Indy to decide where you would be. Are you going to be in the room? Or are you going to be in the stables? I want you to decide without saying anything. I want you both to message me, and we will decide that way.
Okay. No problem. I gotta find you. Message you.
Okay, no. You're not in the same place.
Did I say where I'm at then? No, or no?
You're in the stables, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
And he's in the room. So no.
Ah, it smells like shit in here. Why are you in the fucking stables, man? Anyway, I found her. I completely blanked on what we were supposed to be talking to her about. And the questions or whatever the deal was with her.
That's not
So I
normal.
just that's anyway, but I did set up an appointment, and she said she recognized me because I looked like my mother. She's really fucking
okay.
old. Like she,
Well-
she looks like, an elf, but she's even got like gray in her hair. Like she's actually like that old, like even for an elf.
Do you know that? Did your mom ever associate with elves before that you know of?
I mean, of course, I'm sure.
Okay. Well, what did she say? Did you ask her more?
No,
No.
I got scared.
Oh.
I was kind of caught off guard.
Well-
I'm not gonna lie. I was kind of caught off guard. It was. I don't really hear that outside of Calictimit. I've actually never heard that outside of Calictimit, and so it's just kind
We were
of.
wondering, yeah, how that
I
happened.
don't really know what my mom got up to, before I was
Do you
around.
want to know?
I think so.
Then you should probably ask her. Maybe tomorrow after we're done.
You should probably ask. Yeah, I know. You're right.
I mean,
Okay.
you'll regret it, right? If you don't ask. I mean, this could be more that you
Right.
didn't know before.
Right.
And
You're right.
from someone
No-
who has two crappy parents, I would love to have a good one. So you should ask.
No regrets.
Not even one.
All right. Well, I'm gonna leave the stables. Goodbye.
Okay, goodbye. Have a good night.
You too. I would like to go wherever Kyrian is now. No, that's a little too metagame. I'll go to bed.
I mean, you're going to, because you're going to go to bed in the same room as him.
Oh.
Where I am.
Hey, Kyrian.
Hey there.
Do you have anything to drink?
He smiles, kind of like, are you shitting me? Like,
Anything you'd be willing to
slowly
share?
reaches into his pack and pulls out a bottle and just hands it over to you.
I will take a swig of the bottle. Is this a regular bottle of alcohol, or is this I need to make a
No,
constant? Oh, okay.
No, this is the horn, which is fine. It tastes really, really good. It's gonna make you feel a little warm inside, but it's not the stuff that destroys your internals.
Good stuff. Thanks, man.
Yeah.
Anyway, I'm gonna go to bed. Good night.
Oh, okay. Are are you okay?
Well, yeah, no, I'm fine. Just like some old, some like,
I mean,
stuff about my mom.
I mean, if you need to talk, that kind of stuff is kind of my wheelhouse. Stories and crappy stuff and all that jumbled mess. So I mean, he kind of shrugs. If you need to, more than willing to listen.
Does whatever you're talking about involve the orb?
Oh, you mean aura?
Right.
Do you not want it to?
I don't know, man. I'm a little bit spooked. Like,
I mean, she doesn't hear you. She only hears me.
Oh, she doesn't hear me?
Or sorry, they
They
can't
don't hear me?
you. No,
Well,
they only hear
That's
me.
right, I do hear you, Kyrian. How are you doing?
I'm doing lovely. How are you, Aura?
Well, I'm going to be honest with you. It just kind of freaks me out a little bit, man. It's a little bit weird.
They're really nice. They gave me some cool abilities. It's a lot of fun, and they're great company. I wish that you guys could hear them.
Who are they, though?
Aura, and like Kyrian goes quiet because I always talk to Aura in my head. Aura, we've been over this a little bit.
Kyrian.
Your memory's a little fuzzy.
Kyrian, why aren't you saying anything?
Hang on, Lyric.
Fucking Zoom calls, man.
I can't conference you guys, okay? I don't have the premium.
Yes?
You're
You
a
have
little
another story.
not yet, maybe. You're a little fuzzy on details of what you were before, correct?
I'm Aura.
Yes, you are Aura. I mean before you were Aura, well back, before I found you.
I have been Aura. We are Aura.
Well, yes, that is what I decided to call you. I mean, before you were Aura, before I found you, before I started giving you my stories. Do you remember?
See? No.
That's fine. Yeah, Lyric. Aura doesn't even really know anything about before. I mean, Aura is just Aura. Great
What
to
the
talk to, great to listen.
Yeah, but like,
Kind of like a weird version of me.
okay. So, Aura could be a bad thing, then.
I mean, I could be a
Right.
bad thing.
Well,
Are you a bad thing?
I'm not a bad thing, Aura.
what the fuck
Good.
is going on?
This is weird because you can't hear me whenever I say things to Aura.
I know. What? You're talking to Aura right now?
Well, yeah, I don't really talk to her out loud. It's only in my head
But and they are talking to you right now.
constantly. Yeah, I mean, it's like, I don't know. You ever like argue with yourself in your mind? Like, should I do this? Should I not? It's like that, but having like Locke in your head to argue with you instead.
I've never experienced either one of those things that you're talking about.
The same thing as your
And-
invisible man who's supposedly beautiful, but only you can speak to him. It's pretty much exactly the same as that.
Okay, but my invisible man, I mean, he comes from a goddess. What does your fucking orb come from, man?
I mean,
That's what I'm trying to find out. And don't you think you should know?
two things to that. One, I have no idea. It's a fair point. Like, I don't know where they
Exactly,
come from.
that's
and
all
neither
I'm
do
saying.
they, and that's fine. The
Yeah,
second
and
point
maybe we
is-
should know.
Oh yeah, I'm totally fine with finding out. I have no
Yeah.
problems with that. But like the second thing is, you're just kind of going on good faith with that whole come from a god thing, right?
I mean, that's what being religious is, man. It's faith.
Yeah. So I mean, I guess my point is,
So okay, so you worship this orb?
no, I'm just saying that they don't really know who they were, and I'm not going to, leave them somewhere. And I mean, they're sentient. They have thoughts, and so far, they just want to hear stories, and I have no problems entertaining that. And if it bites me in the butt, well, I've made plenty of mistakes before, and I'm okay with making a few more before my time's up.
Dude, you already got a second chance.
Yeah, that's true. But
I don't think you should bank on getting a third.
I'm not banking on getting a third.
I'm just saying, be careful.
Mhm.
And I'll lay down in whatever I'm laying down in, and I'll kind of roll over, and I'll say, "Oh, by the way, I talked to Safari or Salona or whatever her name was.
You
We're
talked
gonna
to
go talk.
Salona,
Yeah, we're gonna talk to her in the morning. Good night."
where Kyrian like moves over and like shakes you back awake.
What?
Where is she?
What? Why?
Cause I'd like to talk to her.
Why?
Man, Lyric, why does everything have to be so difficult? Why can't you just tell me?
Because your interest in this is intriguing,
Because
and I am nosy. It's a character trait.
kind of like wipes his eyes, like defeated. Look, I don't know a whole lot about where I come from, like where I really come from, and apparently, this Salona person might know a bit, and I'd like to. I'd like to see. That's all. Even if the answer is no, I'd
Wait,
like
what
to know.
did you just say? My headset cut out. It's been fucking up all night.
I don't know a whole lot about where I come from, like really come from, and this person might know something. So I'd like to know.
Yeah, well, apparently she says I look like my mom. So,
She knows your mom?
yeah, exactly.
Well, then let's go talk. What are you doing here?
I got scared.
And he grabs you by the shoulders and pulls you like an inch away from his face. He's like, Lyric, if I had the chance to talk to somebody who knew
Kyrian,
my
I have a
mother, I would
girlfriend.
move heaven and earth for that.
But you
This
are
isn't
very
a joke.
busy,
This isn't a joke.
and I
Lyric.
appreciate it.
Lyric.
What?
She knew your mother.
Yeah.
Let's go. Come on.
We don't have to go now. We can go in the morning.
You
She's
want to do
old.
that in front of everyone else.
Yeah.
You could just
why
sit
not?
and talk to her and hear stories about your mom.
Put her on a mission. We can always come back.
Gives you kind of a perplexed look, like confusion.
Look, all right. Hey, I like Locke, and his son has literally been kidnapped. That's more important than what I want.
They're not. Lyric, they're not mutually exclusive. If you don't want to know, that's okay. You can say that. I'm not going to judge you.
I don't know if I want to know. I
And
have
that's all
this.
right.
I have this. This image that for like a decade now I've kind of built up in my mind of what she was, and I'm kind of like, I don't know if learning what she actually was is going to live up to that. What if she was a piece of shit? Like me.
I understand.
But I do want to know, and I do, and I should.
You know, all I all
But Kieran, when you get excited about stuff, I start to get scared that somebody might get killed.
why?
What? Ah, he's just like his arms. Just, ah. You wanted to light a fucking carrot on fire in the middle
I
of the
didn't want to light it on
forest.
fire. I wanted to blow it up. I had a plan.
Oh, I'm sorry. You wanted to blow it up and then make it rain.
You know what, Lyric? We were about to have a real special moment, and you fucked it up. And then he stands up and he walks out of the tent.
We're in. Wait, when did I get in a fucking tent? I
We're not in a
will.
tent.
Or the room, sorry.
You're in a room.
Oh, we are in a room.
I didn't
Okay.
really know what to say, and I just went with tent.
I walk away.
I will get up after him. I'll say, wait. I can show you where she is. We can go there right now if you want. If you really want to.
I do.
Okay, let's go. Should we bring anybody else? Is this okay? Let me ask. Did we only want to talk to this woman because of you? Because you wanted to know something, or does she have anything to do with Locke's thing?
I didn't know that anybody else wanted to talk to her. I just wanted to.
Oh, I just heard we just wanted to talk to this lady, and I was feeling restless, and so I just wanted to go do something.
I didn't even know that
So
you
I
knew I
found her.
wanted to talk to her.
I didn't know that I knew that you wanted to talk to her. What?
You're hurting my brain,
Let's just go.
Lyric.
Come on.
I'm gonna mark down two points of psychic damage.
Roll a d6.
I'm sorry. I think I just accidentally
Okay.
used vicious mockery on you.
I got a 4.
Okay, you have 4 psychic damage.
Dang it.
Okay, you guys. Anyone else before we go? Poor old Salona, just trying to do her old lady gardening. Anyone else want to do anything before we go visit her for a second time in
Don't
one night?
Do you feel bad about this?
She's fine. She is an elf. She doubly doesn't need to sleep. Nope. All right. Sounds good. We're going. It's 9 o'clock. You guys are going to Salona's house. She's not outside anymore. You do see a light on inside the house.
Is this a good idea? It is late. I mean, she did say that she doesn't sleep very much.
Right. Is it? Maybe. No, I think I need to find out, and then I can just leave it be.
Okay, let's go.
That's it.
Yep, fine. Let's go. I don't need a lot of convincing. Just some.
Knock, knock.
Hi. Can I... Lyric. Hello, you brought a friend.
Hi. Listen, I am so sorry. I apologize.
Come on in. She pats you on the cheek, and she kind of like very gently takes a shoulder on like opposite sides, right shoulder, left shoulder, on one on either of you, and kind of drags you inside.
We brought our instruments. If you wanted some music,
lovely.
You brought your instrument, right, Kirian?
Yeah, I mean, I'm wearing it.
Would you like some tea? And she offers you some tea.
Sure.
She has a tea tray kind of set up.
That would be lovely.
Tyrion will
Um,
shamelessly slip a bit of alcohol for courage.
Good. All right. She goes back real quickly, like over into like her little kitchen nook, pulls a couple other tea mugs out, and pours some tea. I would like you both to make, as you drink this, wisdom saves.
Oh no.
Kyrian, you're going to make it at disadvantage because you had too much alcohol.
A 6.
14.
Lyric, you feel pretty good.
I feel pretty
Kyrian,
good.
you like everything is exciting right now. Your hand, Lyric, the wall,
What
the candles.
hell was in that? What is going on? That
You
is
feel
a really bright candle.
It's just a candle.
Is it?
Hi. Please have a seat. What can I do for you?
Kieran just like looking all over the room.
And the room is looking back.
I am elbowing Kyrian,
Huh?
and if
Oh,
Chief,
right.
what do you want?
Right. Holy shit, that's a bright blue. Yeah, Miss Salona. My mouth is dry.
Have some tea.
I don't think I should have more of that stuff.
You do
It
think it was pretty good though.
It was good, but my world is on fire right now.
Right.
Good Lord Almighty, if there is one. Do you
There are
know?
several. What can I do for you?
That's true. Do you know of Gersha?
Yes, of course.
Have you been there?
Yes. Yeah.
Have you been to
I
the?
used to be quite the mover and shaker in my day.
Do you know of the archipelago south and Gersha?
It's beautiful.
Have you been to Undako? Before. Where when you were there, was the tribe of Bessa still around?
Yes.
Oh,
She kind of places a hand on your shoulder and gives it a squeeze. And leans her face forward and kind of forehead to forehead.
Kyrian definitely starts, like, a few tears start rolling. It's okay if you don't. Did you ever meet a woman by the name of Diana?
Yes.
Elvish, brown hair.
Yes. Of course. Bit of
He
a pistol.
nods. What was that?
Bit of a pistol.
um. And he nods and pulls out that little black journal, and he opens it. Writes a few things. If we have time, another time when I come back through, would it be too much to ask if you just tell me everything that you knew about her?
Absolutely not. Not a problem. That's my job.
I like that very much. Also, this is a bit of a stretch as well. Do you know if she had a husband or any kind of
There's a
I don't.
man.
There was.
I don't know if they were married, but they were definitely involved.
Was there a boy as well?
He kind of cups your face in her hands for a second and wipes some tears away. And then kind of leans in and gives you a very kind of grandmotherly hug. She kind of stays there and gives you a back rub a little bit.
Kyrian is just like frozen, kind of in shock that all this is actually happening.
You've changed.
Uh, not
She
not
pulls
really by
back a little
choice.
bit. The world will do that to you.
I should be going. He kind of wipes his eyes.
Just a moment. She stands up and she goes over. She has this huge like wall of bookshelves on one side of the room. And she goes over. There's like basically from almost not quite waist high up, it's just books. And then from a little bit below waist high down is a couple drawers kind of across the side of the room. And she opens one of the drawers and starts digging through it. And she pulls out a small wooden carving and walks over and hands it to you. It is a just a very like a rough carving. It's beautiful, but it's just sort of very rustic. Of a whale. You can hold on to this until we talk again. I got in Gerza.
I'm gonna hold it next to my necklace. They look about the same style.
Yes.
Kyrian nods and kind of holds it in both hands. Thank you.
And she takes your face in her hands again and kind of leans towards you. She's tiny and you're really tall, so she's like on tiptoes. She gives you a kiss on the forehead. You come back.
I'll do my best.
Sleep well.
You as well. Kyrian will stand up and kind of keep the whale clutch between his fingers and make his way out.
Right, Mr. Elisar, what can I do for you?
Is Lyric just in like total shock?
Wait, so I'm confused. So you knew you're what? Hey, hey.
I knew your mother, if that's what you're asking.
You knew my yeah. How'd you know my mom?
She's a bit of a spitfire, isn't she? She came through with her troop.
mm,
It was her and Duncan,
yeah.
Paris, Moira,
Who?
Paris, Moira, Duncan, and Serafina. They sort of traveled around for a bit.
Moira
think-
and Paris?
Yes. Paris.
Paris.
She's saying this is just because it's the internet. Paris.
Like Harris?
Nope.
K. Karis.
Hey,
Like
Paris.
carrots without the T.
Like Paris, but with a K.
Gotcha. Right, yes,
We
yes,
all
yes,
have
them.
different ideas.
Yeah, of course. There was of course my mom, Duncan, Moira, and Karis. Of course. And they came through here. And so did they just stop by for a little while, or did they hang out? Did you get to know them for a long time?
Through quite a few times.
Oh,
They were, I believe, judging from what you're up to right now, which is what? Doing something stupid, I'm assuming.
no, of course not. We're trying to rescue my friend's kidnapped son.
Yes, stupid, but brave. You seem similar but different. Your mother was beautiful, aggressively beautiful. You're more charismatic. She was also charismatic, but just in a scarier way than you are, I guess is what I'm saying. You seem gentler.
I gotcha. No, yeah, no. She could be a bit much, for sure. I mean, she was
fearsome.
like, yeah, well, you know, it wasn't a bit much of bad. Like, she could just be a bit much of good. And you know, you can have a bit too much good, if you know what I'm saying. You know,
You're a
I don't
wonderful
even know what I'm
person.
saying anymore.
You're panicking
It's
right now.
yeah. No, I'm not panicking.
You
Panicking?
are.
No, not. Of course not.
She was a good person, Lyric. I'd be happy to talk to you about her.
Yeah, that would be good. We should do that.
What about Moira and Karis and Duncan? Are they still around? Your mom? Are they all together still?
Yeah, Duncan is Duncan's around. He's still kicking it. Just saw him, you know, not too long ago. And I will be honest with you, I was lying and I have no idea who Moira and Karis are. I've never heard about them before. So
You're
my
really big
guess,
at lying. Have you ever talked to Duncan about it?
I've never even heard those names before. I mean, I didn't even really know that my mom did much. I mean, I knew she did. She traveled, of course, and everything, but I didn't realize that she did what, I guess whatever it is that we do necessarily, or I never really connected it. And so I don't know who these people are, and I've never talked to anybody about it really. But Duncan gave me a sword and a crossbow that were my mom's, so apparently.
Sword and the crossbow.
Yeah.
I remember them. What about her spell book?
He gave me a book of songs.
Lyric. There are different types of casters. Have you never met someone who casts using song and poetry?
I mean, not really, other than my mom.
That's her spell book, young man.
Right. Huh. So those. Do you know how to use it?
I am not a magic user. I mean, I can do sort of basic nonsense. I am an elf. We are exquisite and beautiful and gifted in magic, but I am more helpful out of wisdom and age than any sort of arcane nonsense. I would imagine if you're a spellcaster, you'd be better suited than I am.
Yeah. I'll be honest with you, I thought it was just a book of songs, so I didn't really look at it, and I kind of feel stupid. I should. No, I didn't know, but now I do know, and you know what? I appreciate the knowledge that you have passed on to me, and that is literally your job, and everything is becoming clear. Wow.
You could come back and visit another time, but if you know Duncan, he'd also be a good person to talk to. I believe they travelled together for quite some time.
So it seems, yes. Yeah, I will absolutely take you up on that offer, and I will also talk to Duncan about it next time I see him. Thank you. I feel like I should go find my friend. He kind of left here crying, and
Pupils were incredibly dilated. You seem to have taken this tea quite well. You'll have a good night's sleep. He will probably have a long night's sleep. I'm surprised because he looked a bit hearty.
oh, he is. You know what? I'm going to be honest with you. He's kind of the lamest pirate I've ever met. Granted, he's the only pirate I've ever met. But in my stories, they were always so cool, and he talks to an orb.
Yes, well, we all
You
have
don't happen
our
to know anything about that, do you?
orbs.
Yeah, well, just
mean-
like anybody, perhaps talking to, let's just say, hypothetically, somebody found a sentient orb and they were talking to it. That would be, in your mind, that would be okay, right? That would be fine. Now, everything, that checks out, right?
What did it look like?
I described to her what it looked like.
It's okay. Yeah, it's just kind of it's brass. It's a little bit aged, like it's got a patina, but it's mostly just brass.
Like a brass orb. Old brass orb.
It's interesting. You see her. What's your insight?
My passive insight?
Yeah.
I think it's
Unless, I mean,
13.
how much 13, how much is Lyric paying attention to this conversation at this point? You tell me.
Oh, I'm acting dumb, but he's fully just trying to ask this wise old elf if she knows anything about these orbs. He's fully trying to.
Okay, well, you can roll insight then. So 13.
Okay.
You think for a moment that like you see a reaction, but you're not 100% sure because she's just this beautiful like elf person. Like she looks like she's old because the gray hair, but she also looks like an elf that doesn't age because she's an elf that doesn't age. Yeah, it's hard to read. You may have imagined it. I
Hmm.
would be interested in learning more.
Would
of
I-
anything.
You would be interested in learning more.
Yes, it's my job. I'm the historian.
So you don't, but you don't like you wouldn't know anything about that if like you did hear something about that. Like you never.
I might be able to dig something up.
Right. That might not, just I don't know. I guess you have. I'll be honest with you. I got really confused with your conversation. I don't know who these people are that you were talking about with him. So you have some sort of relationship with him that seems somewhat familial. So if you care about him, it might not be the best idea to dig something up on that. I'm a little bit worried.
Not related to him. I've met his parents briefly. They're
I see.
lovely.
Green.
Everything else is really not my story to tell.
Hmm. I thought that's what you did. His parents, were they green? Don't tell me. You don't need to tell me that.
There's a difference between a big story, like an epic story, and a smaller story. They can both carry equal weight, but some of them are more personal and private. And just like I would not tell the story of your mother in great detail to other people, I will do Kieran the equal respect of not talking about his family without his permission.
Yeah, probably a good idea.
There are stories that affect things on a larger scale, and there are people who exist in their normal lives, and some of them are just people, and some of them are people who affect the world, but maybe keep a low profile, like your mother. And I respect both of those, the low profiles and the everyday person. You get something like an emperor or a general in a great war or something like that. That's something that everyone's heard of. That I can't keep secret. It has a life of its own, but the smaller stories I document but don't advertise.
I gotcha. You're all good. It's like a privacy law. I understand. It's no big deal. Well, hey, it has been lovely. I should probably go. Before I do feel like I should ask you. Have you heard of any human trafficking activity in the area around the mountains.
And as you say that, you see her face kind of hardens. Her lips kind of purse and tighten. Yes. It's been more recent. And it's nothing that is. It's just hints, whispers. I had hoped it would be. I had hoped it would be just that. But if you keep hearing rumors, at some point you have to assume that there's a truth in it.
I hate to say that the actual truth might be worse than the rumors that you've heard. But we are currently trying to find them and rescue my friend's son. Any information you have would be gravely appreciated. It is a matter of life and death here.
Of course. Do you want to talk tonight, or I feel like,
You know, we could come back in the morning and I could bring everyone.
if you're in a hurry, I can tell you tonight, but it might be good
I feel like I should bring everyone.
just in case anyone else has any questions, of course.
I'm not like the best with the details either, so yeah, no. That's great. Just that you even know anything is good to hear, and we will be back in the morning. And I promise you, I will not be back between now and the morning.
You are welcome anytime, Lyric Eldasar, son of Seraphina. Your mother was an amazing person, and you appear to be a bit of a chip off the old block.
I can certainly try. Well, good night.
Have a nice night.
And I will leave.
All right, we will go through to the morning. Six, 7.
Did we all
Why
have
do-
different rooms?
No, you have one large room with 2 beds, and then
Gotcha.
the stable. Those are your 2 kind of. Like, the large room has more than enough room, and she would like give you pillows and stuff to kind of pile on the floor to have sort of a slumber party kind of a deal. Or you could go out to the stables. I know that Corlin and Kyrian are not staying in the house or the stables. But everybody else can be one of 2 places. I think that Indy is in the stables. I'm assuming that is correct. The spelling is correct. I'm assuming everybody else is one of those 2 buildings. So it's up to you to decide like who's Locke. I guess it's just Locke and Talara and Lyric. Who's in the bedroom?
Lyric will take one of the beds.
All right, so Locke. Okay, that's fine. So the boys are in the room. Indy's in the stable with the horses. Corlin's in the temple to the Wild Mother, and Kyrian is where Kyrian is.
How big is the bed?
It is. You're tall. These are elves. They're very like compact, not dwarven compact. It's so comfortable. It's kind of like floating a cloud. But
Could a lock
100%
fit on here with me?
Oh yeah, it's a double bed. You guys could.
Locke, why don't you come sleep up on the bed?
All right, so nobody other than Indy's out and Indy, you're also comfortable. Like there's hay out there, you're fine. And Talar, you fit in the bed, but the bottom of your legs don't. You know, it's still comfy. It's very comfy. But you know, you're a big boy. And I would say 8 hours from 9 o'clock, which is when most of you that I'm aware of went to sleep is 5 in the morning. I know I've got mostly early risers and then one person with allergies. Anyone want to do anything in the morning before you guys head over to no, I was trying to look. I don't know. Here you go. This is Talar in his bed. There he goes. He's having a good night's sleep. It's just it's fine. It's a comfy bed. You love the bed. It's the best bed. Yeah. Just yeah. Kyrian and Corlin, I'm gonna have you guys roll a con save. It's a low DC, but you guys are both outside. Corlin, roll with advantage.
19.
You're fine.
13.
You're fine. It's very like where you are, especially Corlin. Kyrian, you're lucky you rolled well because you're just somewhere. But Corlin, where you are is very specifically like designed to be sheltered. So it's not bad. Like it's chilly because it's winter, but it's not bad at all. Kyrian, you outside. And you found a spot. You did good. You found a good spot. All right, everybody else. 5 is 8 hours from when you went to sleep. Anyone want to do anything in the morning? What time are we all getting up?
I'll get up as early as possible.
Okay, Locke and Talar. And Talar, you
Yeah,
could be
same.
up earlier because you only need 4 hours of sleep.
I need 6. I am not enough.
You need 6. That's okay. Your thing is not the same as elves. You're just conscious.
Yeah.
All right, that's fine. So you could get up at 3. Locke is up at 5.
I'll be up
Kyrian's
early too.
Yeah, Kyrian's up at 7. Indy's probably up at like a little after 5. Lyric, what time are you getting up?
Probably like noon. No, I'm just kidding. I don't know, probably like 8.
8. Okay. All right. So all of my early risers, what do you want to do? I got Talar, I got Indy, I've got Locke. I've got yeah, those are the 3 like earliest one. Corlin, when you getting up?
Oh, she's always an early riser.
So Corlin. So Indy, Corlin, Talar, Locke. What are you guys doing in the morning? That's so cute. Oh my gosh, Corlin, I just saw your art. I want one.
I'm gonna try to do little TV styles for everybody. I've got a little like group thing.
I love her and I want all of her. Like, give me like 20. Gimme. That's so cute.
Cute little giant woman.
I love her. All right.
I just saw it. It's cute.
Beep.
Bee. All right.
Goes looking for Corlin, thinking Kyrian is probably sleeping in the barn.
Okay, Corlin is not in the barn.
No, I know. I know where she's sleeping, so I go to check on her.
Okay, all right. So you meet up.
Yeah, she is just probably just praying when you walk in. Oh no, you're good. What's up?
Not much, just making sure you're okay.
Yeah, no, it wasn't too bad. I just, got all nice and dirt and everything. No, it was great. I felt great and had a little vision. It was cool. Anyways, it everything's gonna be just great. We're going to do this right, and we're gonna get your boy. No hoping, cause it's happening. I mean, you could hope, but it is gonna happen. So just don't worry about it. How are you doing though? You doing okay? You feeling okay? Sleep okay? I mean, it's understandable to be worried about your boy and more anxious as we get closer, but don't you fret. You got all of us with you. We're gonna get him. Then we're gonna beat those bastards into whatever they are into a little paste. Yeah, let's get moving. Let me finish up a little prayer and I'll meet up with y'all. Wait. Come here. Just gonna bring him over to her and just give him a big old hug and bring him up and crack his back and then put him back down. There you go.
You feel better. There's a lot of tension that was in there, and you feel pretty good. You didn't realize you were carrying that kind of like tension in your upper back and shoulder area. She did good.
No problem. I know, right? All right, I'll be with y'all shortly.
Right. Indy, you're up.
I think that I would
Anything-
a little bit and kind of see what everything is, just kind of the lay of everything.
Sure. I mean, you can see if you look in the lore, right? The last picture in lore. I mean, that's the
Yes.
style of this settlement. There's not much on the ground. There's a few things that are closer to the ground. The one place that is on the ground is the place where, like, one of the few places that is on the ground is where you guys are staying, because the horses, right? So she's on the ground. And there isn't a like a barrier necessarily, but there are like little sort of guard posts around the exterior. Go ahead. I should have made you do this ahead of time, but you get those. It's a freebie. Go ahead and roll investigation. We'll
Okay,
just kind of see
excellent.
what you see.
All right. I'd like to see, like, just from... Okay. Did it show up in the... It's saying it's down. Why is it down? All right, I'm just going to regular roll. Okay.
Yeah, if you know what it was online, I
Oh,
trust
nat
you.
20.
Yay. All right, what specifically are you looking for?
I would definitely be looking to see what kind of like weapons they have and their daily like routine, just walking around. Nothing sinister, just like looking to see how they operate. And then also trying to see if well, no, that's just pretty much it. Just, yeah, just like weapons and all that kind of stuff, I guess. I can't think of like
Sure.
the word for it.
Weapons and just like how the guard kind of functions here. Is that what you're looking at? Is that what you mean?
That and what daily life is like, because obviously I don't think I've really ever seen anything particularly like this before. So like, you know, how are they how do they make everything sturdy in the trees? Like how just kind of anything I can take in about their life basically.
Sure. So you see, I mean, you're up pretty early. You see kind of a changing of the guards. You see them switching shifts. They, from what you can tell from seeing the guards, you see that they have, you see they have, longbows, mostly longbows. You also see just a couple short bows and then long swords, short swords. That seems to be kind of what their training is. You you see that mostly most of them appear to go out of town a ways. There are a few people that are kind of in man, I know the army. These
Okay, if you want
little
to send it to me later, you can.
shelters, whatever they are, like these little like you see them go in, but they're well hidden.
Okay.
And there's a
Like
name
a
for
bunker?
them. No, a bunker is like a shelter, like that's meant to take a hit. This is something that's meant to hide them, and I can't think of what that's
blind?
because yes, a blind, right? They have a bunch of like little like hidden areas that they are around the settlement. More of them go out further out. And you see among the ones, because you rolled a nat 20, you see among the ones that are going out, most of them are really well armed. Some of them look to be very, very light on supplies, but those ones give the impression of being just very, very lithe and fleet of foot. And so you think that probably they are maybe meant, if you had to guess, you'd guess that they'd be sort of the scouts or kites, where like their job is to kind of very quickly go from one place to another. So if something happens further out in the perimeter, they can run in and tell people ahead of time so we can fortify, like in just as somebody who has kind of had experience with guards and stuff like that. That seems to be what their function might be, because they don't have a lot of provisions on them. They look to be just like mostly like the ones that look like they might be the fleetest of foot. And then just everyday life, this looks to be, from what you can see, a little bit of like a hunter-gatherer kind of situation. You definitely see some artisans, some people who look like they are just crafting things. But you also see people who look like they're going out with like short bows, but then also like ropes that are maybe tied into snares and stuff like that. You see people who look like they're really focused on, like, you see one side of the settlement there is like a culture of edible items, but like subtle stuff that wouldn't stick out, because they like their privacy. So it's more stuff like mushrooms and root vegetables than, it's not like fields of wheat, that kind of thing. So you see some people that are kind of cultivating plants that appear to be more for a community, because a bunch of them are coming from different homes, and working together to work these crops. And then you see just a few things here and there where there's like smoke coming out, and you can see like the spark of what is probably a blacksmith, or you see, it's early in the morning, so you don't see necessarily like what other blacksmiths tend to be like on top of things. Maybe some carpenters getting some stuff done. So it appears to be like a lot of hunter gatherer, and then a few craftsmen here and there, but very self sufficient. You think that you are nat 20. Give me a moment.
No problem.
Boop, 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 boop. You think that you are about like somewhere around 50 feet off the ground.
Okay.
And that is around the bottom of most of what's going on. Again, with a few people on the ground, such as like the whatever like structures are there to kind of store stuff for the crops are on the ground. So Malone is her home is ground level because she is, she's got stables and stuff like that. But mostly around 50 feet is kind of the bottom. And
Okay, and then
yeah, and they do have like the way you guys are getting up to things are ladders, and they're rope ladders, and they can be retracted for defense.
okay, excellent.
All right. Kyrian and Lyric, you wake up about the same time. Kyrian, you fully intend to get up earlier than that, but for some reason, you find yourself getting up later than you normally do. You feel real great, though. I would like for both of you to roll a d10.
D10.
Mhm.
Okie dokie artichoke. 9.
Okay, Lyric.
It's gonna be like the one bad thing.
Lyric, you're muted. Are you here? Oh, nope, I hear the noise. That's 8 and 9. That's how many temporary hit points you guys have today.
So it wasn't just magical high dust.
It was tea. Yeah, I mean, you both wake around the same time, regardless of what you intended to do, Kyrian. It is now about, I think we said, Lyric, when did you say you were getting up? 7?
I think I said 8.
8. So it's 8 o'clock. Kyrian, this is way later. It's hard to tell because there's tree cover, but you know this isn't right. You feel really great. Like every muscle is not tense, but this is definitely like you've overslept.
Shit. And he'll just quickly walk back in to where they were.
And you all that's okay. Feel better. Yeah,
Do
you
it.
all are What's wrong with you? No. Yeah, you're all awake and you congregate around Malone's house.
Hey guys. Yeah.
I went and talked to the lady already last night, and she knows something about the what we're doing, and we should go talk to her.
Lyric, I agree. I just want you to realize that was literally just me. You overheard me talking. They didn't even. Yeah, it's a good thing that you did ask, because apparently she does know. But I asked Malone if it's a long story. There's a woman we should talk to real quick before we head out. That's all.
Wait, what did you just say?
Salona. You meant Salona, Kyrian.
Yeah, I talked to Malone. She told me about Salona. It's a whole mess.
Whatever. We should go talk to her.
Yep. Sure. Do the thing.
You guys go to Salona's house.
Knockety knockety.
Yeah, and you guys are on the ground floor for Malone. Salona is up. Oh yeah, sorry, Indy. You're not 50 feet up. That's stupid. You're ground floor because you're in Maloney's house. Salona's up. That's my fault for being confused.
Okay.
But you do climb up. There are ladders, but there are also you guys are personable enough. You get a hold of somebody and they actually have platforms that they can like raise up for people who are not. I mean, you see the elves kind of going up and out, up and down, and they seem very comfortable moving up these ladders. But you know, for those of you who are maybe less climbers, there is a platform that they can raise and lower for you, and somebody lifts you up to Salona's house. I'm assuming Indy kind of parkours her way up. Pew, pew,
Oh
pew.
yes.
Carrying a
Yeah.
little rope monkey up.
Yeah, and then anyone else can just be, you know, lifted up. It's not a problem. It's very sturdy. They appear to not use them that often, but they are in good condition. And you guys all make it up to Salona's house, up in the trees. And you knock, and she comes to the door, and Kiri and Lyric, you brought friends. Come on in. Good morning. Would any of you like some coffee?
What is
coffee? It is joy juice. Yes, absolutely. And she'll run back to her kitchen area and grab some mugs for anybody who would like some.
always down to try something new?
Sure. Kyrian's never had coffee.
Nope.
Oh my gosh. Caffeinated? It might calm him down. Here's the thing. If you have ADHD, it calms you down, caffeine.
It does. It's very
Yeah,
crazy.
this could. Does he? This could turn Locke into the responsible adult. Who knows?
Michael has ADHD. Kyrian does not.
I had kids in Montana who would come in with like 2-liter sodas to kind of like they wouldn't have the whole thing, but they'd bring one in and just like sip on it. I'm like, I don't think you need the 2-liter. I think you need like a same.
Mhm.
Yeah, so you guys, it's very strong tasting. It tastes good, but it is definitely like as you're drinking, you can anyone who's having the coffee.
Yeah. Yes.
Anyone who's having the coffee, go ahead and roll a D8.
3.
Okay. Also 3 for Indy. Anyone else? Locke, go ahead and roll. 6 for Lyric.
Talara will try coffee.
Okay. Oh no. Go ahead and roll the D8 then.
I really want to see Talar do cocaine.
This is not what this is.
I feel uncomfortably productive.
So anyone who had the coffee and rolled that D8, Corlin, are you having coffee?
Yeah, let's
Okay.
try it.
Go ahead and roll a d8 then.
Yeah,
I can.
yeah, just
Oh,
thinking.
okay.
Did we?
No, I mean like my family, like me, with my upbringing.
Oh,
Wondering.
Oh yeah,
Sorry.
yeah, yeah. I mean, that was definitely an option. This is not taste.
Okay.
It's funny because it's very smooth. But like you take it and your entire body kind of feels like it's vibrating, Indy. Like you're
Oh boy.
already like, yeah, you're already like on guard and very dexterous. You feel like supercharged. Corlin, what'd you roll?
India's
5.
ADHD, just like me.
Five. All right. Anyone who had the coffee, you guys will have advantage on wisdom saving throws for that many hours. Yeah, you guys feel just like super duper focused. You're on top of things.
Kyrion's
I will
just like
tell you-
thinking to himself, like, what is this stuff that this woman keeps pulling out of her ass? Like,
Maybe we should get some of this.
Guys, this is awesome!
I feel
I will
pretty
tell you
great.
right now, it's 8 in the morning. So however many hours, I'll tell you as we go along. But you have advantage on wisdom saving throws for that many hours. And I will say, Talar, it's weird for you because you don't need to drink. So you have this stuff, and you just feel like as you're doing this, you feel this like sort of warm feeling kind of down the center of your body, and then you feel kind of spread out this sort of like maybe I'm vibrating. Maybe the world is also vibrating. I don't know. Is it like it's weird for you because it's not something ingesting things.
This
yeah,
is
it's not-
essentially cocaine then.
yeah, you're feeling this, and it's not something that you're used to feeling as a person who does not ever have to drink. All right, 8 in the morning. You guys have that many hours of advantage on wisdom saves. Who's doing what? She invites you in to sit down, pulls some chairs over from the kitchen into the like sitting room area, living room area.
I nudge my brother and like nod to her, like, go ahead, ask her, not knowing of any other previous conversations.
Yeah, no, just came to discuss the situation with the slave trade. This is Locke. It is his son we
Oh.
are after.
And she kind of reaches over it and squeezes your hand, Locke. I'm so sorry to hear. It's more recent. I believe that is on. I mean, you're on the right path for sure. If you're coming up, unless you're coming south, in which case you're wrong and you need to head north again. But most people are heading north when they come through this way. It's on the western side of the mountain range. My understanding is that there is a tunnel, sort of. I don't want to say hidden, but definitely obscured. And then after you're down, there's just a maze, like a warren, a rat's den. There are a variety of creatures and people living down there. It's not safe, but I feel like none of you really give a shit, and that makes sense. There are goblins. There are various other subterranean dwelling creatures, and there's supposed to be some sort of I don't know. There's a greater force behind this than this is new. It's not something that I am familiar with, but there are creatures that live down there that are sentient but alien. That is what I know. If you have gone so far north that you hit the most northern edge of the valley, close to Aerith, you have gone too far. What can I do for you? I'm very sorry that you're dealing with this. My experience with goblins is that they are flighty, very territorial, very pack oriented, but also that they like money. So if you happen to have some spare change on you, you might be able to get yourself an advantage there, depending on everyone's individual, you know. So some of them are going to be just, and that they've got their own agenda always. I haven't heard anything about goblins working with these mysterious outsiders, but that if you run into, I would say, more individual or smaller groups of goblins, they might be motivated by money, and that might be a good in my experience, that's a good way to work with them. Larger groups tend to be more aggressive. Is there anything I can do for you? I understand.
Nope.
Oh, really?
Here, sweetheart, and she kind of pats you on the cheek and like runs back to the kitchen. And comes back with a very small like parcel that she like sticks in Locke's hands, and you have another um thing of coffee that you can brew.
Oh no.
It will be enough for 2 pots of coffee that would serve all of you.
Maybe if we sprinkle it into the cocoa mix, we can make it last longer. Salona, are you sure you want me to hold on to this? And Kyrian kind of presents the whale.
Absolutely. I visited there, it was lovely, but I don't have the connection that you do.
Thank you. This means a great deal to me.
Come back, we can talk. You too,
Nods.
Lyric. Maybe next time we talk, you can make eye contact.
Wait, Lyric could make eye contact?
So
What?
it's a long story, y'all.
All right, we should get going. Let's go ahead and go.
That's like his like whole thing is like talking.
Great. And I will say, who's leading this expedition? You can roll survival, but with advantage because Solona will point you in the correct direction. Like she'll kind of descend with all of you. And she is old, but you guys watch. She just climbs down that ladder like nothing. She's very spry. But she'll point you off in the right direction. Moose. 19! Yes! You head in the perfect direction. You're the best at going in a direction. Okay. You did it.
Make
yes.
navigation.
Yes. Make nature. No. Give me a second here. It is brisk this morning. It's not snowing, but it is windy and it is a biting wind. I need all of you to make con saves as you're going. It's not super high. Indy, you're fine. Talar, you're fine. Lyric. You're there.
Can I give him an extra jacket or something?
You're fine. You don't know. 21. Coraline, you're great. It's beautiful outside. Brisk wind, beautiful skies. Oh, luck. Who am I missing? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Is somebody who?
Sorry, what? You kind of cut out for me. What was the
Con save?
Oh, okay. 15.
Okay, you are fine. So Locke and Lyric, you two are going to have disadvantage on dex for the next, let me see. Oh no, 8 hours. You will be able to like recover from this, but until you get inside, you're gonna have disadvantage. I rolled an 8 on a d8, you guys. I did a thing. I feel like
I'm not excited for you.
I feel like I don't feel good about it. This doesn't feel good.
You feel icky.
Yeah, no, I feel like I'm not. No, I feel like Ashley Johnson. I'm like, I rolled a dragon. I'm pretty sure she rolled an 8. So disadvantage on dex. You guys are shivering. Yo, well, it doesn't affect your wisdom. You still have advantage on wisdom. Shaking and bouncing. Locke is like a flippin' bouncy ball, you guys. Whee! Yeah. Anybody who, I've assumed most of you, if not all of you, who's, except for Locke. Locke, you're navigating. So I'm going to say anybody but Locke who would like to roll a perception check looking for, like, you guys know to look on the west side. So you can roll to look for any kind of... Okay.
I want to look. Let's see. Oh, I do want to look. Wait.
Okay. Oh, all right. Coraline, as you were going along, you do notice like on the west side of the canyon, you do notice like a little like alcove, and in it there is an interesting little like structure. It is obviously, I don't want to say man-made because that's racist. But it is constructed. It's maybe like 2 feet high, square, but in it you see there is some kind of like hole in the middle. It's very difficult to tell from the path, but you do see a structure with some kind of. It doesn't particularly look like a well because there's no bucket, but it kind of looks like a well without the bucket. If that makes any sense. Like there's the bottom part in the hole, but nothing to kind of dip down into it.
Okay. How far away is it?
It is about like 35, 40 feet off the path. 30 feet, 40 feet off the path. I mean, it's just a small little alcove.
Okay. Y'all hold up one second. I want to go check this out. It looks weird. And she's gonna just like.
Do you want me to come with you?
If you want, yeah. It's just this little thing right over there. She's gonna point to it, kind of like jog over to it because she doesn't want to take up too much time, but she wants to check it out.
Sure.
Okay, yeah, I'll come with you.
And you go over and you do see a hole into the ground. It's deep. And you see that kind of surrounded by. I'm gonna have you guys place yourselves on the map just so I kind of know where everybody is at this point. So Indy and Corlin, you guys would be like over here somewhere. Oops, I'm not doing the right thing. You'd be like here-ish because this is the thing. But anybody else, kind of show me where you are. Indy, you are not. I was gonna say you're definitely not there. Yes, yeah, it's not at all oriented the right way. So you guys would be like up here.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Heading.
Okay. Gotcha.
No, Indy, you're fine. I'm talking about everybody else. Like you start, like as you were traveling, you're heading this way, if that makes sense.
I would let them peel ahead, but I would stick close.
Sure. Kyrian, I need your body. I need your body on.
My Roll20 is loading very slowly.
Aha. Kyrian, you look like an abyssal chicken. Can I tell you guys that my mom still asks me how the chickens are doing? Every
Really?
Sunday.
That's
Every
so
Sunday,
cool.
she's like, "How are your chickens doing?" I'm like, "They're great."
So cute.
They murdered somebody.
Just
Yeah.
put me next to Locke for the time being.
Okay.
Wait, I'm starting to wonder if we're the chickens.
She
Perhaps.
doesn't know. It reminds me of that meme. So, son, are you winning?
Yeah.
I mean, and yeah.
Does she think
so
that we are the chickens?
She knows. I showed her a picture. Oh no. You're not waiting for Roll20 to load.
I actually am, but that just dawned on me that you just said that. I was like, there's no way I'm not gonna put that.
All right, Kyrian, here you go. You're next to Locke. Bink.
I believe you.
All right. Yeah, I mean, as far as you can see, it's a deep hole in the ground. You'd have to. Are you going up and looking down into it?
Yeah.
All right, Indy, what you doing? You also going up and looking down into it?
Yes.
All right. Well, place yourself in the appropriate place.
Touch the butt.
Touch the butt. She touched the butt.
It's like a
Go ahead and roll
cool role where she ends up
perception.
fighting a dragon. I'm sorry. You say
Yeah,
roll
go ahead and
perception?
roll. Yeah, roll perception. Kira, you can go wherever you want to. I don't know where you're going, but
I was just making sure my internet was connected. I'm sorry.
oh, nice. You're good. 22. Corlin. 8. All right. It is a very deep hole. Indy, do you have your goggles on?
I do have them with me, so I can put them on.
Sure. It goes beyond where you can see.
Okay, so
We drop like a rock down there.
Well, Indy can see, she can see 60 feet into darkness. You absolutely can.
So, and I'll let Corlin know I can only see so far, but it's dark, it's long, it's deep.
Are you dropping? Are you dropping a rock in?
Corlin, are you gonna do it?
I mean, well, okay. So closer inspection of this thing, like, it's just like, is there anything like around it, or it's just a little well, not well?
You see it. It's a hole in the ground. There's nothing around it other than what you see on the map. You're in this little kind of alcove. This is obviously constructed and not natural. And there is a hole in it that Indy says is at least greater than 60 feet.
Yeah, let's throw a rock.
Everything okay over there?
This thing goes down really deep.
Do we have like a way to light it up or something?
Oh,
well,
I can do that.
You have been wanting to. So we could do that.
I can also do that, I think.
So Corlin, you dropped a rock.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
Before all this happened.
Yes.
So I will tell you this only, and I want you to pay attention to how long this takes, because you throw the rock, and I'm going to tell you, you throw it now. You throw it now. Peek. You hear a noise.
Oh.
That's a deep hole.
Real deep.
Wait. I'll pick up a rock. I run over. And then I'll pick up a rock and I'll cast light on it and I'll drop it down.
Sure, it's weird. It almost looks like the planet Saturn because it has this little like disc halo of light around it.
Hell yeah.
Tell me the distance that you got to move yourself on the map too, just so I know where you guys are, because you're definitely not back on the path. Cool. What distance does light? Because light is like bright light for a certain amount and dim light for a certain amount.
20 feet. 20 feet.
It's 20 feet bright light and then 20 feet dim light.
Wow. Okay, that's you know what I was thinking of, a torch. That's what I was thinking of. Okay.
It's a big light.
All right, 2020. Okay. And then Indy and Lyric, you guys both have dark vision at this point. So Lyric, you throw it right now. Hang on, I gotta stop for a second, because I gotta think about this. 60 feet, so it's 40 feet total that you can see it. Okay.
Plus, I guess my 60 feet of dark vision, I'd be able to see 60
Right,
feet into
right,
it.
yeah,
and
but
then-
you can see for 40 feet of the like the light from 40 feet away. You can see the light. So the way that dark vision works, and I haven't necessarily been doing this. You can see if you have dark vision as though it were dim light, which means that things are lightly obscured. So if there is a bright light, you can see like it's daytime, just normal. If there's a dim light, you can see also with dark vision like it's normal. Coralyn would be able to see like like it was dim light for 20 feet. Like if it was 40 feet away, Coralyn would be able to see dim light. You guys would be able to see bright light. If it is more than 40 feet away, you guys are going to be able to see dim light up close for however many feet. And you're going to be able to see dim light, but shades of gray for another 20 feet. Or no, dim light 60 feet, dim light for another 20 feet, and then nothing, because it's like beyond your range of vision. So basically, like anywhere they overlap. I'm going to tell you when Coralyn can't see it anymore, and I'm going to tell you when Indy and Lyric can't see it anymore.
Quick question, if I can.
Yep.
They wouldn't be able to like make out details, but the light would still kind of be like that light at the end of the tunnel effect, right? Like they'd be able to kind of get a good idea of physically how far down the tunnel actually is.
Until it goes out of their range of vision.
Oh,
Okay, so I will say Cora when Coralyn can't see it anymore. I gotta think about this, guys. This is math. Nobody told me I was going to have to do science and math today.
Barbarian math.
This is oh my gosh.
That's
Give me a moment. We're gonna redo this. So I was gonna do it, and I was like, wait, this is way more complicated than I thought.
All math in D&D is barbarian math.
Coralyn will be unable to see it. Actually, Coralyn will be yeah. Coralyn will be unable to see it when it's like we'll say when it's if it were to get 60 feet away, she would be able to see dim light. If it's further than 60, she's going to start not being able to see stuff. You guys will be able to see as though it were dim light up to 60 feet. If it goes past that, or well, bright light up to 60 feet, past 60 feet, you guys are going to be, so I'll say dim and I'll say gone, is what I will say. Here we go. So you throw it in. Dim. Gone.
Shit, that's a deep tunnel.
what exactly is going on?
Yeah, do we think this leads somewhere?
It's a really deep hole.
I mean, do you want me to go down there or something?
Yeah,
No,
Go ahead.
Okay.
No,
no.
Awesome.
no, because we're not taking a detour. I just saw this and I was like, oh, what is it? And it's just
Well, what if
some
it's
real.
what if it's that obscure entrance that she talked about? What if this is the entrance?
Oh.
I mean, it's a random ass well looking thing. Seems pretty deep from how long y'all have been staring in there.
I mean, is there any way of knowing before we go down there and have a hard time getting back?
Probably not.
I mean, wait.
Guys, it's fucking cold out.
I look at my brother. Is it a possibility of going flying down there somehow, or is it too
Wait.
narrow?
I have an idea.
Okay. Okay.
I pull out my crossbow and I put in a bolt into it.
Mm-hmm.
I bring the bolt up to my face. And I go, "Is there anybody down there?" And then I go and I shoot it down.
Okay.
What
I
chance
may have
to
just-
speak?
I might have just shot somebody. It's
Oh my
possible. All right.
Oh no.
I don't know if that did anything, but we'll see. Who knows? I put
You
my
just
crossbow
hear,
back.
You just hear, yes. Why?
Why?
I put my crossbow back on my belt, and I go, "All right, who's got the next idea?"
What, are we gonna wait?
You, as you're saying that, you hear very, very softly down there. You hear an echo of your voice.
That's
So that
creepy.
did nothing. I got an idea. And Kyrian brings, so his, I don't know if I ever mentioned this, his right hand has like 5 rings on it. And he brings it up to his mouth and he points straight down the well and he whispers, "Is there anybody down there?" I'm going to cast a message.
I believe you have to know where somebody is for that.
You just point your finger toward a creature within range and whisper a message. You don't have to know.
Yeah, but you don't know
If they're
there's a
within
creature down
120
there.
feet, if there's somebody within 120 feet, I guess it just hit them.
If you point in the exact right direction.
Yeah.
They would hear.
Yeah. That's
Otherwise,
the
it's
only
not-
thing I'm aiming for. Is if,
Okay.
if I don't want to dive down there, if there's going to be like a small boy at the bottom or something.
Sure. So you do that. You have to be closer than where you are on the map. Where are you going to stand?
Ooh, I don't like how specific you're being about this, but sure. It's scary.
I mean, you can't. I guess you can point at the hole, but then that's going to be at an angle. Is my point.
Nah, it's fine. That's where I'll stand.
Okay. So I'm gonna at this point say, it has been 3 hours. It's 11 o'clock, so keep that in mind for dex saves. Kyrian, make a dex save. I
Dex
believe
or
with
wisdom?
advantage. Dex.
Okay. Why do I have advantage?
I believe from the coffee. How many hours did you get from the coffee?
3. So if it's 11, I'm out.
Oh, you're out. Okay, never mind. Kyrian, make a dex save.
Oh no. Okay. I rolled good though, and I'm apparently good at dexterity saving throws. I rolled a 14 plus 5 is 19.
Okay.
Am I the only one still on the road?
You
Yep.
and Zob are hanging out.
Yeah, Zob is circling your feet.
Right as you're thinking that, Talar, you hear this kind of rumbling noise. And from in front of you, Talar, and behind everybody else, you see tumbling down from the, what is happening here? I gotta refresh Roll20, guys. Rock. Dun, dun. Give me a moment, because I couldn't select them. Oh my gosh, come on, Roll20. You can do it. Okay. Here we go. So you see. Oh, I'm not on the right layer. There we go. This is okay. I thought it still wasn't working. Bink. You see a bunch of rocks just start to. I'll just do. Did they all go down? Can you guys see all of them?
See a lot of rocks and a cat.
Well,
I
the
see
cat is
one cat.
Caspian.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so you guys, all those rocks went down to the right layer?
The passage is
Nice.
blocked.
All right, so you see Talar as you're standing there thinking, "Oh, I'm the only one out on the road." A bunch of rocks tumble down and block off the rest of the party. Kyrian, you can
Could I?
you choose right or left, but you jump out of the way as a yeah,
Before you come up.
as a hole opens up underneath you. So there is a hole in the ground
Like
here.
like natural kind of sinkhole thing, or like magical.
It's been dug. There's a hole that's been dug in the ground.
Okay.
But you dodged out of the way before it collapsed. Like it was kind of covered. It was like basically a pit trap.
Could I have
You-
done anything as I saw that start to happen?
You can. What are you gonna do?
Could I cast web?
You can.
To try to
What-
catch.
Oh, Kyrian, I'm so sorry. Put yourself back on. I was trying to delete something else. That's my fault.
You're good.
Cast web here at this entrance of the crevasse here, to catch the rocks.
Okay. Web. I'm just looking exactly what 5e does. The webs fill a 20-foot cube. They are anchored. Ba-bum. Have a depth of 5 feet. Each creature that starts its turn in the webs or enters them during its turn must make a dex saving throw. I'm going to say you can do that. Let's just see what happens. I'm going to roll and see what happens. High or low?
High. High roller.
High. That's right. You always do high. You fool. It was a 28. Yeah, they kind of crashed through the webs. So it's still a large wall of rocks. And there's a hole in the ground which was going to be black, but it's blue now because that's what happened, because I had to reload and it went back to my normal color. So you guys are now trapped in this little... You can get over the thing of rocks. You're not like forever trapped. But you are in this little alcove here. I'm gonna have everybody roll initiative. And off we go. Give me a moment.
That's
here.
not
I'm gonna get-
initiative.
Intelligence save. Okay, everybody roll an intelligence save. No. Where is that stupid thing? Gosh. All right, fine. Man, I never used the initiative tracker in Roll20. Maybe we will do that today. I don't know how to do that. Talar or Lyric, where the flip is the initiative tracker? How does that work? Where do I find that?
It's on. It should be. I think it's on your toolbar. Let me see if I can find it on our game.
Hang on. I see a little clock. Yeah! Look at me go. I found it.
I am
Never
on
mind.
it.
You're on it because
Okay.
you rolled while clicking on your
Yes,
I
I did.
while clicking
my
on
D&D
your
page.
that, and then also sometimes it works if you click on your token. I guess if you have
Oh.
beyond 20, that's probably how you got it.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're good.
I also have Beyond 20, and it didn't port mine through.
Well, I'm
Hmm.
sorry.
Oh, because I didn't have my token selected. That's why. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, that time it did work, but I didn't get 19. I got 13.
You're fine. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. You should be able to click on it and edit it, I believe.
Oh. Oh, sick. Cool. Okay.
Yeah. If you guys click on your tokens and roll with beyond 20, you should be able to edit your turn order.
Are you using the encounter thing in D&D Beyond?
I am not.
Ah, okay. Because if you're using that, then it would also put your encounter on the turn thing. Like,
Nope,
okay,
I know what you mean. I know what you mean.
yes. Like when I do it, they pop up on that. If that makes.
I might give this up immediately. But right now I'm not giving it up. All right. Time to roll some initiative. I will add other people as well. Who else needs to be on here? Kyrian is on, so you have to add your own initiative. Talar, same. There you are. Locke. Welcome. Corlin. Oops. Add. All right. It doesn't look like your person, but there you go.
So can I edit it?
You can't. What's your initiative? I will add it.
Mine was a 6.
6. All right. I will add also Zob. Add. Zob was a 22. Zob. Good old Zob.
I have returned.
Oh, I should add Nibbler, I suppose.
Caspian.
I'm 1.
Which means that Locke, you are 21. Guys, I'll get better at this. Corlin, what'd you roll?
Caspian.
High 3.
3. Good old 3. Solid 3. Locke, you got 21 then?
Yes.
How do I
21.
add Nibbler to the thing? Because if I re-roll it, I'm afraid it's going to change mine.
It won't.
Okay,
you can always fix it. You should be able to click on it and fix it.
Unfortunately, I
Okay.
can't do Caspian's, but he got 16.
I will add it. That's my fault. I'll figure this out another time. Nibbler is what? Let me know.
Okay. I'm trying to open up his thing to remember what his initiative was.
Probably plus a lot. Talar, what'd you get?
Yeah.
10.
10.
Initiative.
All right, time for me to roll some stuff.
Hey, where's his initiative? I don't see it.
It should be Dex. It's Dex.
That's just your dex modifier.
+6. All right, so. Okay, so he said, "Oh, cool, it worked."
Do we have disadvantage on this because of dexterity check?
Nibbler's 20.
You do not have
Nibbler gets a
disadvantage.
+6.
In
Yeah.
fact, some of you have advantage. It's been 3 hours since you had that coffee, so some of you still have advantage from the coffee.
Just because I'm confused, it doesn't really matter for me.
That was
You
wisdom.
originally said wisdom saves, but if you meant dex, then yeah.
No, no, I didn't. You and Lyric have advantage on wisdom saves from the T. For wisdom saves, then you have advantage on wisdom saves. Oh, you know what it was? It was disadvantage on Dex. So that would be for Lyric and Locke. There we go.
And yeah, that's why I was. Yeah.
Nope, just saves. Just
Okay.
saves.
No worries.
That's my fault. Yeah, thanks, guys. I just did a thing. All right. Okay. Let me get a thing. All right. Okay. They have decent decks. Yeah. Okay. That's not what I want. Okay. That. And give me a moment. Okay. Ba 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 ba. And this. Man, these goblins should be way better than this, and they're not. 4. All right, what did Nibbler get? Or no, what? Yeah, Nibbler. What did Nibbler get, Indy?
20.
20.
Not a nat 20, just 20.
No, that's fine. Oh, I have him on there twice. Let me get rid of the one that isn't you. You're fine. Okay. How do I put them in order? I'm so sorry, guys. Descending. There we go. Nailed it. All right. Zob is first. He is distraught. You are somewhere hidden away from him. Mm-hmm. All right. So look at him go. All right. Oh, wow. Good for him. Let me see. Let's see if there's anything within 30 feet of him. Yeah. 100% there is. All right. Talar, it's up to you what he does, but Talar, you see, and Locke, you can tell me what he does, that he is like looking over this way. Can you see my arrows? He's looking over. There's like a sort of a little crest of rocks over on the other side there. He is looking that direction.
Okay.
What do you think he's gonna do? They are like it's a little teeny tiny bit of a hill, and so the total height would be like maybe 7 or 8 feet. Yeah. Oh yeah, with 30 feet of movement. Okay. Sure. Yeah, he is gonna get attacked when he jumps up. We'll see if it hits. You Talar hear this little, and you see Zob's AC is not that high. Better now. What is it? Yeah, it hits. And it hits. Yeah. There was a held action going on there. So he is going to take. Boop, 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 boop. Oh no. 10 damage. Oh, what a good boy.
Wait,
Oh,
Zob's a girl.
I'm sorry. That's my fault. I have all male animals in my life right now. That's
I'm sorry.
yeah. No, Coraline, don't apologize for keeping us accountable. Gender identity is important. She's a good girl. Yeah, 10 damage. Okay. Talar, you notice that. You have good investigation and decent perception. You see that there is somebody over here with arrows. All right, Locke, it is your turn. You see none of that. You are over in this little alcove. You are kind of boxed in at the moment. It's an arrow. It's an arrow. You heard Zob, but I don't know that you heard an arrow firing. Yes.
Could I, or how does talking in combat work?
I'll let you talk. You're fine. You're right there. You can use a reaction to do that if you want.
If you will all wait a moment, I believe I can free you.
Okay, so how far did you move from where you were? It was like 15 feet, right? Sure. Go ahead and roll a acrobatics or athletics, your choice, to get over the rocks.
I'm dropping web, by the way.
That's fine. Eight. All right, you're having a hard time because there's a bunch of loose rocks. I mean, you're there and you're like a little ways up, but you're not over. All right. That could be your movement. You can use your action to try again. Acrobatics, athletics. All right, having a hard time. It's just a bunch. It's pretty high, like the big mound of rocks. You don't. Have you been? Okay, yeah, you make it up to the top. So we'll say that you are like here. That, and then you have bonus action and you're done. But you can see Zob over here. And you see the arrow. I'll say that you can see over, but you're not all the way over because climbing is half speed. That's my fault. You can peek over. You're tall. That's fine. Okay. All right. Nibbler's turn.
Don't technically have. Gonna have Nibbler pass, and he's gonna.
he can hold his turn and like go back in initiative, so where the two of you can act together if you would like.
That.
Okay, so I'm gonna switch him to 10.
Okay.
I'm gonna fix the initiative so that he's back down with you. All right. Next, from the north side, which is, man, directions, guys. This is north. There are going to be some attacks, and they are going to be on. Let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, 5. Let's see who it's going to be. Ba-bum. Right, 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, so it's going to be 1, 2, 2 on Lyric, 1 on Kyrian, 2. Yeah, hang on, and 1 on Indy. All right, so we'll go in order here. Lyric, these are your rolls. Not great. Even with advantage, because they're hidden, they suck. 15. No, yeah, 15.
Hits.
Okay. What's your AC, just so I know?
14.
Okay, so it's close, but all right, next one also hits. Pew pew. I'm just gonna do those first. Three and 8 piercing damage.
3 and 8. So
Yep,
11.
3 and 8. Yep, total of 11. And I'm just gonna say for everybody, just
There
make
go
sure.
all of my temporary hit points.
Hey, look at you go! Temporary hit points. That first one's wrong. The 4 is wrong. It was 3. I don't know why it says 4. Hang on. I might be lying to you. No, it says 8. I don't know what's showing up there, but 3 and 8. That's weird. All right. The next one is going to be Kyrian. Okay. 20 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
All right. And that will be 3 piercing damage. Oh, I know what I was gonna say. Make sure you guys are differentiating, like what kind of damage. Not necessarily for this encounter, but just get in the habit of it, because it'll, like, as we go along, there'll be resistances and immunities. So make sure you're dividing that up. And then Indy.
Yes.
Let's see. 15 to hit?
No misses.
Misses. Indy kind of dodges out of the way, and just in, like, Coralyn right on the ground next to your feet, you see Indy kind of like lean very rapidly over to the side, and you see this, like this little arrow kind of vibrating in the ground, kind of in between the two of you. And so the next will be Caspian. It is Caspian's turn.
Okay. Caspian is going to there's nobody like in here with us.
We actually can't
Nope.
see where these arrows are coming from.
We'll see. You can see one of them. You can see, because they rolled really poorly on their stealth. Go ahead and roll perception. This guy for sure you can see. There's no way you're gonna miss this one. So I will put him into view. Because he rolled a 3 plus 2.
I rolled a 24.
Oh wow, you see quite a few of them. He has a little bit of cover, but you do see layer. This guy right here. You also with a 24 would see. I'm not going to reveal all of them. Well, I will. Just you guys are gonna have to roll to see if you see them. But for Lyric, I will do this. This guy right here. You see those two. Up above. You see that they've got a little bit of cover from how high up they are and the angle you're at, but you do see them.
Okay. Give me just a moment to look at the range of my spells.
Okay, and I will tell you the ledge up there. I will tell you the height of that. Let me just real quick look and see. All right. You think that is about hang on. It's about 70 feet straight up. In addition to whatever sort of, distance they are away. But they do have cover as well.
Yeah. All right, you're gonna make me do it. I'll pull out my wings, and I'm just gonna go into the air. Straight toward him.
Okay.
And I'll move to here, but up.
Yeah. Because you have a 50 feet, right? Flying speed?
No, I think it's 30 feet.
Okay. That's fine. But you're still 30 feet off the ground and then over. We'll let you do that at an angle, no problem.
What matters is that I am within range of my spell that I'm going to cast. Which is Calm Emotions.
Just
And
so
I'm gonna...
you know, it's an action to vamp your wings.
It's a bonus action.
What?
Different. You're thinking of your kind of ASMR, not this one. Bonus action for this one, but he doesn't get any kind of effect from it. You get a fear effect. That's why.
Yeah. But what kind of save do they need to make?
Calm Emotions.
Is that a wisdom save, I'm assuming?
Charisma.
Charisma save. There should be more of those.
And it's a 20-foot radius sphere. So I'm gonna I want them to be right on the very, very edge of it. So like it'll go, let's see.
That's a square. Let me delete that. Sorry.
I'll probably focus it like about here-ish, I think. So it'll be 20 feet out from all the way around here.
Oh Lord. Okay. Well, no, that's still a square. I'm an idiot. Guys. I meant to hit a button and I just did the same thing again, like a ding-a-ling. All right, hang on. Sphere. I know how to do this. There we go. That's a sphere.
It's okay. You're doing a lot at once. It's all good.
20. Can you do me a favor? Hang on. I gotta make this bigger. There's a sphere, but it's bigger than that. Never mind. 20 foot. That's close. Oh, I did close. All right. So we're gonna say the center of it's there. I'm gonna slide it around. That's not the middle. Okay, I gotta alt this. Like there. Okay, you're gonna do that. There. Alt. Okay. We're gonna make some wisdom saves. What's your DC?
It's a charisma save, and
Okay, thank you.
15.
15. Okay. Okay. All right. Give me a second here. Let me see. Okay. Wisdom. Oh, that's sucks for them. They have a negative to that. You see both of the goblins that you have seen. You see them kind of relax, look a little confused, and kind of drop, like they're not letting go of the weapons, but you see them kind of drop their focus, like they're not actively doing anything at the moment.
I'll say to them, "Stop, we mean you no harm. We are simply looking for passage. We think you may be able to help us, and we do have coin we can pay."
Yeah, okay. I mean, we gotta talk to the boss, but yeah, for sure.
That absolutely. Talk to your boss. Is your boss here?
That's as much you can do. It's 6 seconds. We can do this on we'll keep this going later. Talar, it is your turn.
I'm going to. You said I could see the gobos that were over here?
You can roll perception. Lyric can see them because he has rolled perception.
See the heck out of them. Natural 20.
You see so many goblins.
You see goblins in the wrong campaign.
I know.
I see goblins across time and space.
Yeah, you see the two that Lyric saw. You see, give me a moment. Hang on. Let me look and see. You see, I gotta come back over here. Also, this one. I mean, you're looking over where Lyric is, right? I'm just double checking because you can't like look everywhere necessarily. Like that's where you know to look. So I'm gonna say you're looking on that side. Does that seem fair?
I was looking where Zob was. I thought there were goblins by Zob.
Oh, then nobody saw this. This is not here. We're gonna move that guy back. You're looking over by Zob. Yeah, you don't. Here's the thing. I will let you use that for something else. I'll let you use the nat 20. They have cover, complete cover. So you see the arrow, you know there is at least one goblin over there.
Okay,
you don't see that because they're just completely are goblins and it is a tall wall.
I'm just gonna walk over. Hi guys.
Right. Yeah, okay, so now with that nat 20, I will tell you on your way over, you see some things. I'll give you that. I mean, you're gonna see some of them when you come around regardless, but you see
Oh.
this. Yeah, surprise. Hang on, layer. There we go. This. And we'll say you also see. No, that's stupid. No. Stop it. Ugh. I hit a thing and I can't unhit it. There we go. Woof. That was dumb. That. You see those things with that nat 20. So you see two large kind of wolf-like creatures. They're not wolves. I'm not going to go into details, but they, you know, very large kind of canine lupine looking things and a single goblin.
Are these lupine creatures aggressive?
Yeah, they appear to be the two that you can
Hostile?
see. I mean, like goblins right next to it, and they appear to be very comfortable in their position next to the goblin. Like it looks as though they are working with the goblins.
I will hold up a hand and say, please refrain from attacking me. And hold my action to attack if I get attacked.
Okay. All right. Anything for bonus action?
Bonus action, I will give myself temporary health points.
Okay. You done with more HP? Indy, it is your turn.
Okay, so can I see any of them, or do I need to roll to try to see some of them?
You can roll perception. You know something's going on
Okay.
because Lyric is up there talking to people, but you know, we'll have you do your own.
Okay. Da-da. Okay, 17.
Okay, so you can see just the only one you can see, if you're looking up by Lyric, you can see just this one.
On which one? I didn't see anything ping on my screen.
Oh, I'm on the wrong layer. That's my fault. Sorry. You can see this one, only this one.
Okay, okay. So that's what Nibbler and I are going to attack then.
What I will tell you is this.
Oh wait, is it within range?
You've seen Lyric do calm emotions before, and you can tell that this one is like standing down.
Oh, okay, okay. Okay, and so just remind me, who's up at climbing the rocks right now? Is somebody still doing that or no?
Climbing the rocks. I mean, Lyric has flown up a bit,
Okay.
30 feet. Locke is over here, climbing
Right,
these
did
rocks,
he-
and
Oh,
that is
okay.
it. Everyone else is.
Okay. I guess can Nibbler and I hold our attack for if we get attacked? We do
Yes.
that?
What attack are you gonna
Okay.
hold?
Okay, so I am gonna go ahead and hold here. Hold on, I'm just pulling up Nibbler's thing again. It's up. I'm gonna go ahead and hold, attack with my quarterstaff, and then bonus action unarmed strike.
You can hold one attack. You can hold
Oh,
one
okay,
attack.
okay.
And it's
Okay.
not even like at this point you have double attacks because you're high enough level. You can hit once on a held action. So you just have to
Okay, no
decide whether
problem.
it's going to be melee or ranged, and then
Oh,
what weapon you're
gotcha.
using.
Okay, melee and quarterstaff.
Okay.
And then Nibbler. Hear no evil, see no evil, so on, where he's gonna grapple. So
he's going to hold a grapple. Okay.
right, yeah.
Okay. So Indian Nibbler are gone. Kyrian, it is your turn.
Yeah. And remind me, how tall were those rocks?
They're pretty tall. Like if they're over your head. You're gonna have to. It's gonna take an effort to get there.
Okay. I will just walk, kind of scoot by Corlin and move here and kind of look up and see if I can see who Lyric is talking to.
Go ahead and roll perception.
I will probably fail. 13.
Okay. Did you roll a disadvantage when you did your deck save for the trap?
No,
Weren't
why
you,
would
you
I?
were no, you were not. Never mind. It was Lyric and Locke. Just kidding. So you said 14?
13.
13. Sorry, I just was
Oh, you're fine.
misremembering. All right. Yeah, you see this guy, and that is the only one that you see.
You said the wall's like 70 feet tall, right?
Yes, and you can tell that this guy is currently not looking aggressive. Like he's got his weapon, but it's lower, and he's sort of looking a little bit confused, and he appears to be like getting ready to carry on a conversation with Lyric.
Okay. If I can, I just kind of want to climb up a little bit on the wall so that I can kind of get a better view of everything. And then
Sure.
I will kind of lean up against it and I will hold Eldritch Blast as an action.
Well, okay, go ahead
anybody-
and roll acrobatics and or athletics, your choice.
Oh, okay, sure. I'm going to do athletics if that makes a difference. 12.
Okay, you do get a little ways up. You do not get very far. You're
Yeah, that's fine.
Just a little bit.
I mostly just
And
wanted to be
hold-
in that specific space.
Okay,
That
Eldritch
makes sense.
Blast. Yep.
Yeah, I'm just holding it if anybody attacks Lyric that I can see, I guess.
That is
Hey.
fair.
They're getting toasty.
All right. Remember your perception check, because if somebody who is hidden to you attacks, then
Yeah, I'll remember.
That's what you get. Okay. Okay. So, okie dokie. Give me a moment. I gotta do some stuff.
Oh. Guess.
Taxes, laundry.
What? What about laundry?
Real
Said
quick,
you gotta do some stuff.
real quick follow-up
No.
question, because I realized I still have a bonus action. Can I see Talar?
No.
Okay, in that case, as a bonus action, because I keep forgetting I have this, I'll just kind of shout up to Lyric and say, "Everything going well up there? Just keep your head about you." And I will give a weak inspiration to him.
Okay. All right. Lyric, you are inspired. Oh, that's why. All right.
Thanks.
Oh, hey. All right. So there are going to be 2 attacks on Indy and 1 attack on Locke. Indy, you are getting 21 and
Okay.
more than 21. Do those hit? Those hit.
Yes. Mhm.
Yeah. All right. These are ranged, so
Okay.
does not activate your held action.
Okay.
And they will be no, not that. This. 8 piercing damage and
Okay.
4 piercing damage, but I believe you can drop your held action. Do you have catch missile? I'm going to remind you that that's a thing
Yes.
you can do.
Mhm.
So that
Yes,
would
I
use
will-
your reaction. You will no longer have a
Okay.
held attack, but you can do that 8 and 6. So if you want to roll a d10, you can negate one of those a certain amount. We'll say the first
Okay.
one probably makes sense.
Okay. D10. Thank you. 8.
All right, so you take 0 damage and 6 damage.
Okay, perfect. Thank you.
Okay. The last one is Locke. which is hits. It's a 13 on the dice. Yeah.
Less than 8.
You can. It's your shield has to be before you know whether it hits, right?
No, it's just your reaction.
You are hit by an attack. Oh, nice. Okay, I was thinking you had to know. I'm thinking of. I think it's a rogue thing. I'm thinking of. This is awesome. All right. So you said if it's anything less than what? Right. Yeah, you guys. I mean, you can describe how it looks. What does it look like? You block that thing. I like it. All right. Yes. Okay, that's what happens. That's the best way of casting shield. Yeah, you do that and you don't get hit. All right. Coralyn. Nope, just kidding. Oh no. All right, let's see how this
I was
works.
so excited.
I'm sorry. I forgot. Wargs are happening right now. Let me see. Man, oh man. Boy, would Krell be super excited.
I'm excited. I love wargs.
Same. They're gonna run up to you, sir. Blink.
But I specifically said.
They look like maybe they don't care, and they're going to attack. I believe with advantage. I believe they have pack tactics.
Something about the way their
don't?
teeth sink in your shoulders.
They're
makes you think they don't-
still advantage because they're flanking. I'm surprised they don't have pack tactics, but that's fine. Doesn't hurt my
What?
feelings.
Wargs don't have pack tactics?
I'm looking at it. They have keen hearing and smell, but it does not say pack tactics. Let me double check.
That's rude.
Yeah, does not say pack tactics, but they're flanking, so sucks. So you see this large kind of like there's a lot of teeth on this thing.
Sucks.
And yeah, it's gonna attack. I spelled
Would you say it has a
guys.
toothy maw?
It may have one of those things. It has a maw that has teeth in it. Okay. And they're gonna go at you, sir. 1. Your AC is ridiculous though. 19.
Doesn't hit.
Sucks to be them.
Sucks.
Yeah, 20.
Doesn't hit.
They look very confused. They're like chewing on you. You see, it's like a dog just going. And
I just assume they're very rough housing dogs, and I'm like petting them.
Yeah, they're not. They have no idea what's happening right now.
Please get your animals under control.
I don't know why, but I always think of Talar saying the most vile shit. And I think it's sort of the innocence that he has, but I just imagine, like, continue to bite me and I will bitch slap you in the next century. Like, I don't know.
Coralyn, it is now your turn. Sorry for giving you false excitement there, but you're up.
It's okay.
You can roll perception to look and see. You now know that there are people firing from both sides of where you are, so you can look whatever direction you want to. And I would say if you're looking where Lyric is, you have advantage, but like also you know he's kind of doing a thing, so your choice.
I got a 13.
Okay, which way are you looking? Tell me where you're looking. I'll let you look at the north side or the south side.
North side.
North side is here, just so you know. South side's over here. North
Oh,
side, your
then
choice.
then south side. South side.
Okay, that's fine. I know it's confusing because the map's upside down, but it's a cool map, you guys.
It is.
All right, 13. Let's see how these little puppies do here. Yeah, you don't. Hang on, let me see. You might see one. No, you don't. You don't see anything. I'm sorry.
Okay, that's good. Cause wait, okay. So what is up there? Like, is it trees or is it grass up
Trees.
there?
It is like there's a rock face 70 feet up, and then there's like forest.
Oh shit! They're 70 feet up.
Yep, this whole, I mean, you can stand here in that spot, but like assuming like past this spot, it's a 70-foot rock like incline cliff. Very steep. Not inclined like you could walk up it. Very, very steep. Cliff face.
Cheer.
Cheer.
Change something then.
I don't actually know if that's the right word or not. It just sounds.
It is.
apt.
100% it is. You're correct. You win. That's the second grammar smile I've had today. Verisimilitude was the first. That made me very happy.
I don't know
I
what that
also
word
liked
means.
verisimilitude.
It's a good word.
And so we just know that these goblins are calm, cool, collected cucumbers.
I mean, you know that Lyric is doing a thing. You don't have a clue who he's talking to. You have not seen any of them. You know that there are people on both sides of where you are. Indy, I'm going to give you back. I just realized a thing that I messed up. You took 0 damage for reasons.
I also forgot to take my attack reaction.
Oh, yeah. Go ahead and do that. Indy, you took 0 damage. One of them is also under the effect of Lyric's spell because Lyric is ridiculous.
Oh, okay. Thank you very much.
Just that handsome.
You don't know that.
Right. But yeah.
You don't know that, but I do. I
Yeah.
just realized I was like, oh, that guy has an icon too. Yeah, so you're not sure. You caught the one person who attacked you.
Gotcha.
Okay, who are you attacking? That hits. Whatever you're attacking.
I'm attacking the goblin, but I'm actually trying to like punch his bow in half. If that is not possible, then I will just hit him. But
oh, I mean, 100% you could attack his bow. I don't know if you could break it. I think he's more likely to drop it if you hit. Let me look and see how this is gonna work.
Or I will Metal Gear CQC try to like disarm him from the bow.
The goblin starts crying.
You could. Let me see.
Just suplex the
Yeah,
goblin.
you hit it. I mean, you could knock it out of his hands. I'm gonna let him make a dex save. But yeah, 100% you hit. We'll see. I mean, either way, he's gonna have, at the very least, he's gonna have, we'll say disadvantage on the next thing he tries to do. But let me see if he. Yeah. Okay. He drops it. He drops the bow, but not the arrow, and the arrow just kind of like rubber bands back into his face a little bit, and he blinks and looks at you kind of. All right. That being said, he is going to. Now it is his turn. Pick up the bow.
Please do not.
And he is going to.
Well, it did 12. I did 12 points of thunder damage to it.
You did. Oh, that's right. You're using. I was thinking just regular old punching. It doesn't look great, but he's picking it up anyways. He is going to run. This way. You lose sight of him as he gets cover from the trees. But he's over there somewhere. And that's his little old turn. Poor goblin. He didn't get to do a darn thing.
I just lose sight of him?
Well, you said, yeah, he's going into the woods. He gets cover from the trees.
Okay, so he's getting full cover. I see.
Yeah, he has full cover. Yep. And he disengage. He does the goblin thing where he bonus action disengages.
Okay, I was gonna make an opportunity attack. Gotcha.
Yeah. Nope, he's a goblin. You don't get that thing, unfortunately.
Rude.
Very sad. All right. It is now back up to Zob. What's Zob gonna do? I think
his choices are very
Zob
obvious right now.
Seeing the person who attacked him leave. I will say that. Like, he knows who hit him.
Wait. I didn't get to do anything.
Orlin, I'm sorry. It's because Talar did his thing. What are you doing?
Oh. Yeah, I was just gonna move in between these two and have my shield ready in case arrows come down.
Nice. Do you have interposing or like what's your fighting style?
Protection.
Oh, nice. Look at you go. What I will say is if this changes what you're doing, Lyric is up in the air. So you've got Indy right now. You could scoot over. You can stand here. So you could be like next to Indy and Nibbler, but Lyric is on his own at the moment because he's 30 feet up. Yeah. Sorry, I thought that because you couldn't see anybody that you had decided to, I don't know what I thought you did, but yeah, that's good. Cool. So Zob, back to Zob. Yes. I love him so much. I love because I know it's just like flapping just nonsense. Like he's not really flying, but he's in his he in his heart it's flying. I'm gonna have to show you a video. Have you guys ever seen the Kiwi short film? It's so good, but it's very like sad, but in a good. It's so good. 30 feet.
Terrifying. That's the word you're looking for. Terrifying.
Yeah.
Horror.
He is not. Right. He is not.
Chicken is OP.
Yep.
It's the abyssal chicken.
For reasons.
Goblins have heard tales of the Zob.
Either one is fine. Yeah, that's good. Yep. Sounds good. Not for the warg, but for the strategy. Alright, Locke, it is your turn. We'll say it uses, that's 10 feet right there. 10. Yep, because you're just jumping down, but it takes a little bit longer. Kind of sliding down this, like, uneven, rocky. Down is 10 feet. Yeah. Sounds good. When you get there, you can 100% see the wargs and Talar and Zop. Okay. Celiax. Snillix said Snillix. Celiax is the disease where you can't have gluten or something like that. That's okay. Snillix. No, that's just funny. All of a sudden they can't eat gluten, which means it's too bad that Talar isn't made out of whole wheat. Go ahead. Go ahead. Is it a save? Okay. Nice. And tell me what your DC is. Pretty high. Oh no, like you upcast. You did it! This is the first time that I remember it happening. He's mad that they have attacked his chicken. This is not a happy guy. Okay. Alright, it fails. Does it fall prone, I'm assuming? Or does it just take damage? Okay. Nice. Roll all that damage. You can even cast that level of spell. This is amazing. Oh no! You're gonna kill the puppy!
Not for a while. Like, that's not a soon thing either.
Talar, you see Locke do something, and then you just see this, like, it seems a bit much. Deluge of just snowballs. Yeah, and
Locke
it
sneezes
seems a
and all
lot.
descends to chaos.
Yeah, you see this kind of explode out of nowhere, but it seems a bit much. How much? You tell me. All right, you do that, and I mean, how does Locke? This is the first time Locke's really done that. How does he feel like having done that? Is what I'm going to ask you. Is he surprised? Is he registering this? Yeah. Well, he's also seeing an unconscious warg. Yeah. It has 26 hit points.
I just want to say unconscious is very generous. That thing is dead.
It is, yeah.
It is no longer in existence.
Cease to be. It is an X-Warg. You think that he might be radioactive, Talar. You're not sure, but you're like, maybe radioactive is a thing, and Locke could get cancer. Who knows? Yeah. No problem. You have that. Awesome. That's right. Nobody puts baby in the corner. All right. Next is no. Let's see. Do this instead. That's fine. You know what? Never mind. I'm gonna do this instead. I know what I'm doing. These people are idiots. Lyric, you are shot 1. Not by the people that you're looking at.
What's up?
You are attacked twice.
I'm attacked twice, not by the people I'm looking at. Okay.
Yeah, like over behind you somewhere. Like you're looking this way, not directly behind you, but like from the canyon wall, kind of back over this direction somewhere. You are attacked twice. Is Calm Emotions a concentration spell?
Yes.
Okay, so you will have to make saving throws on both of these. I will tell you what they are. Give me a moment. That's stupid. Ignore that. I don't know why I did that. I already rolled. 8. So roll for a 10 and probably both 10 because that's the highest it can be.
What are they? Constitution saves?
Yeah, it's con. It's basically, yeah, roll and add your con modifier or your con save modifier. So it's going to be 8 and 6 damage, but then also roll to maintain concentration on calm emotion.
Question.
I beat them both with both rolls.
You have to minimum of 10. So the first one does, the second one doesn't.
Minimum of 10. Gotcha.
Yeah, because anything like it's half of the damage or 10.
Gotcha.
If that makes sense.
Does
yes, Kyrian.
do I get to pew pew?
At this point, I mean, they were hidden from you. I'll let you roll another perception.
Sure.
It was 8 and 6 damage.
Yes, 8 and 6. So calm emotions is gone, but you did stop a couple people from attacking. You notice though their eyes narrow and the bows come back up again on the 2 that you have clock.
Okay.
Much better. I have 16 instead of a 13.
All right, let me look and see.
But I mean, if you just want to keep my 13, then at this point I would just have ended up attacking one of the 2 I can see anyway.
No, because they're attacking. In fact, they're going to re-roll stealth. I will say the 2 that Lyric knows where they are can't. Their turn's over. They missed it. Sucks to be them. But the 2 that are still, so whatever they rolled is what they rolled. I think you do see one of them. Let me find it. Yes. You said 13.
16
you see
this time.
16. Oh, that's right. That was the old one. You see this one right here.
Mm-hmm. Just him?
Yep. The other one.
All right. Then
sucks, I guess, to be him, depending on his AC and my luck.
He does have cover.
Pew pew.
Yeah.
Natural 20 and a 26.
All right, what is natural 20? Natural 20 is going to hit regardless. Let me look and see about 26, just because of the cover from the angle that you're at.
AC plus 5.
It's plus 5 for
Okay,
3/4
cool.
cover. Yeah.
I'm trying to
plus
learn
2 for
things
half
that I don't
cover.
know.
Yeah, 2 for half cover and 5 for 3/4 cover. But he's got 3/4. What was natural 20 hits? What was the second one?
26.
Both hit. Yeah.
Oh, cool.
Yep.
So we'll do the natural 20 first. 15 points of force damage.
Okay.
And then 4 points of force damage.
You do that, and you fire them both. The first one hits, the second one doesn't, because he's unconscious. The second one misses.
Technically.
You feel like it would have probably hit, but the first one was spot on.
Kyrian just like grumpily inside is like, people keep stopping me from doing cool shit.
Yes. Why am I not finding that X? This is driving me nuts. I'm just gonna do this instead. He is no longer charmed. This guy's also no longer charmed. See, I see the X, but I'm not seeing it. It's like off to, oh, I see why. It's off to the side. That's fine. It's fine. All right. The other two are going to re-hide for their bonus action. Okay. And okay. All right. All right, next. So that was the goblins. Caspian's turn.
Okay. He is going to... he's just gonna hold a cure wounds for when I come within range, if that's okay.
Okay, sounds good.
Cool.
It's your turn now.
Oh, awesome. Okay. In that case, I'm gonna just, for flavor, look at the goblins and say, "Pleasure talking to you," and then just fly back down.
Okay.
Caspian, and I will get that cure wounds now.
All right, yeah, go ahead and do that.
It's 1d8 plus spell casting, which for him is charisma, I think. Yeah. Yay, 10 hit points back. Cool.
Right.
Thanks, Caspian. Good boy.
Good boy.
Can I... Where's the map? There it is. Kyrian, what are you doing?
What?
What are you doing?
As of right now, he's just up on the rocks, hanging out.
I just blew a goblin's head off. What are you? I don't know if you're doing like in character right now or not. And I'm very confused.
Yes.
What?
I will.
Oh,
I don't know.
Eric, you have inspiration.
I sure do.
You can save it. You can use it on that con save. All you have to do is roll a 2, and it's successful.
Oh. And then there's still
calmed.
Yes.
I don't.
We'll let the one stay dead, but yes.
Sure, I'll do that. Okay, yeah, I'll do that. What is it? A D6?
Yeah.
Yep.
Just don't roll a 1.
You didn't.
A 4.
Yeah.
Okay.
So this one's still dead, but there are you took Wolfgang saying that you took, let me find the damage there. Wolfgang! Oh, lucky for you, the one that is dead was still charmed by you. You took no damage from that last one, so you give yourself 12 hit points back, because both of them were charmed before. Alright, I'm gonna fix it. I'm gonna put them back. The same people are still charmed that were previously. Dink. You took no damage, but Kyrian still killed somebody, which is fine.
I'll high five Kyrian and give him inspiration, because
Nice.
fuck yeah,
No.
goblins aren't people. Kill them. All right. And can I that was out of character. I want that to be known that is the stance of Zoran, not Lyric. So take that for as you will. Can I still see any goblins that wait, no. I don't want to.
You can roll perception again.
That are
It's your turn. So
Well,
there, yeah, your charm person is still up. I apologize for that.
It was just calm emotions, which lasts for a minute.
Yeah. It's still there.
Okay.
But just one of them is dead instead of calm. He's more calm.
He's taking a nap.
Yeah.
Wait, I have a dumb idea.
Those are my favorite kind. Do it.
Wait, let me look. Give me a minute. Okay, so I know the range of that.
Make the mistake. Are you about to launch me?
No.
It's like, I don't know what's happening here, but
if we switch, all right. So if we're trying to get back with the others or get them with us, I could always cast the dome and it would span that gap, right? And could they? No, because that doesn't.
It's a 10-foot. It'd block any attack.
It's a 10-foot sphere.
10-foot radius or 10-foot across? I think it's 10 foot across, right? Diameter.
Radius.
Oh, nice. So 20 feet. Yeah.
Big boy.
Yeah. You could get people in there.
I don't know. That would take a long time. That would take a long time for me to cast, but you can do that. You can come back to me.
Are you sure? I mean, if you know what you're going to do, that's fine. If not,
I just have nothing to do at the exact moment.
Use a attack spell. Pew pew something.
But I have them calmed.
You can do a perception check for free.
Sure.
And if you see one that you think is still aggressive, you can attack that one.
Dang.
You don't see one.
Just fire it blindly. That's what I do.
Well, I inspired Kyrian.
You're good.
I did something.
It's going to be very
You can hold an
relevant.
action, too.
I'll hold an Eldritch Blast for if I see a violent adversary.
Go ball in.
Thanks.
All right. Because I know you have to leave soon. So what I want to do is get to the end of the initiative order and then stop. Talar, it is your turn.
I am going to seek the goblin that ran in there.
Okay.
I'm coming for you.
You're going to get an opportunity attack from the warg.
That is fine.
Not with advantage. And it's probably not going to hit because your AC is stupid. 21.
That's exactly my AC.
Hey, I did it! so,
Also happy for you.
I'm happy for me because Talar is ridiculous. Okay.
The tank with legs.
Why did it roll twice? I'm gonna go with the first one because I, for some reason, rolled two things. So you take... What? It rolled a lot of things. 6 piercing damage.
It's okay. We can't see it. Just pretend everything's under control.
You need to make a strength saving throw.
What does this affect going to do if I fail?
It's gonna knock you prone and affect how long you can move.
I will resist it using my plate.
Man.
Screw you, Talar.
Nobody ever lets me do fun things.
But you'll be happy to know I did take a point of permanent damage.
Oh no! you had temporary hit points.
I did.
Man,
Wait.
man, oh man.
Excuse me?
Okay. From
Did you just say permanent damage?
Yeah,
not permanent, as in like through my temporary hit points.
Oh, I thought for a second there you guys had some crap going on where Talar has a permanent set hit point bar that never gets better. It's like, oh.
Yeah, it's called wear and tear.
All right, so you're fine. You get over there. You don't fall prone. You do not see the goblin.
Locke, you should not be cruel to animals.
You're not gonna like Kyrian in a second.
Oh no.
I will.
That's your movement, but you still have action bonus action.
Yeah. As an action, I will,
since you're looking for the goblin, I'll let you roll investigation as a free action.
Sure.
Oh wow. Yeah, you see tracks heading off to the north, which is weirdly enough like that way. So you feel like somehow it was spirited away
by its legs.
Or somebody's legs. It seems to be a larger creature than a goblin, like maybe wolf dog size.
Oh. All right. I will turn around and action dash.
All right, bonus action. Anything?
Bonus action, re-up my temp health points and just hold up a hand and say to the warg, please desist.
I really wish I was in range to hear you.
Roll persuasion at disadvantage. Because I just like that you keep doing this. That you're like, good boy. Or animal handling at disadvantage, because they can't understand you.
Add an extra 1 to those.
Okay, that's my fault for saying persuasion. I'm just used to the campaign where everybody can talk to animals. So 14, yeah, it doesn't look... It looks pretty...
Grouchy.
Yeah, grumpy. It's a grumpy, grouchy boy.
You
Indy, it's your turn.
just need some scritches.
Okay,
Go
so
ahead and try.
can I see anything from where I'm at? Can I see any of them?
See, what are you looking
This
for?
one?
The one that you could see is dead. So you can roll perception again. $18. Let me look and see what that guy did. Yeah, you can see this guy. He appears to be non-aggressive. I guess I should ask which side you're looking at. Are you looking over where Lyric was, or are you looking on the south side? Over here.
Oh, gotcha. I'm not seeing anything if you're tapping things. I'm sorry.
I'm on the wrong layer because I'm an idiot. Sorry, I was moving
no,
some
you're
stuff
fine.
around. This is the south side. This is the north side. So which
Okay,
side are you
so
looking at?
guy up there near the north, I can't see him, correct?
Well, it depends where you're looking.
Look, I'm gonna look in this whole area because that's where I saw the last person.
Okay,
Last
so then
guy.
you would be able to see that guy, but he looks non-aggressive.
Okay. All right. I guess what I'll do is maybe I'll just start trying to climb over those rocks that are in front of
Okay.
us.
All right, roll acrobatics or athletics.
Okay.
Jeez. Yeah, you're fine. Everyone else is like scrambling up the rocks, and you just lap them. You're just like, whee! So you won't lose. You'll lose a little bit of movement coming down, but let's see. Like, you can move. What is that? That's not what I meant. That's fine. We're gonna finish the turn order, and then we'll be done. That's why I'm stopping there today. 10, 15. You can move 25 feet. You're gonna lose 5 feet of movement coming down the other side just because you're, well, no, going up. You can get to like right past the wall. You can get to somewhere on the other side because you're going up the side because you don't have a climbing speed. That's my fault.
Oh, it's okay. All right, so I'll get over the rocks then. Do I see anything when I get over them? Like, I mean, do I see walking them
With
across
your
the trail?
18 perception, you can see Locke and Talar and Zob. You can see a dead warg and an angry Locke is glowing green.
Oh, shit.
Everybody else
Okay.
has got either cover or is somewhere.
Okay, I will stop right there.
Okay, you holding anything?
No, there's no.
Okay. All right. Next is Nibbler.
And Nibbler's just going to be with me. It's not gonna nobody attack or anything.
You can roll acrobatics. I'll let you
Okay,
know he
coming
can be
over?
he can be riding on your shoulder. He can just be there.
Okay,
You
perfect.
guys are
That's
right
what I
next
was
to
kind of
another.
thinking.
Yeah.
Okay.
We'll say you grabbed
Excellent.
him on your way over. So drag him on over
Yes.
where you are. Yep.
Okay.
Anything else for him?
No, that's it.
All right. Kyrian, it is your turn.
All right, Kirian's tired of this shit, so I'm just gonna straightforward Misty Step, and
Do you have to be able to? You don't have to be able to see to Misty Step, if I remember correctly.
you do, but I thought you said I can just kind of barely see over.
You can't.
The ridge?
No, you didn't roll well enough to. No, you can't peek over. Never mind. You rolled better than Locke. Locke was the one who was kind of doing meh at first. You're fine. Yeah, you can peek over.
Okay, I mean, if you want me to, I'm fine. Like,
No, you're fine. You're Misty
Okay.
Stepping.
so I poof, and then do I see the bad boy?
Yes, he's got a little bit of cover, but yes.
I don't think. Oh man, I really don't want to do this because I know that Talar doesn't want me to. But
You weren't
Me and
there.
Kyrian-
You don't know.
yeah, I know. Kirian would just Eldritch Blast.
Right. He does have cover.
Yeah. And then
not
someone
like half cover, we'll say.
will someone remind me what size die is Lyric's inspiration?
I'll look at it. Give me a second.
Is it a 10 or a 12 now?
It's not a 12. We're not that high.
Okay.
Like he's impressive, but not that impressive. He'll be that impressive later.
I got a 14 and a 12 on the dice,
All right.
which is +8, so 20 and 22.
Okay. Are you gonna use I'll tell you what the inspiration is, just so you know. Give me a moment. Oof. Bonus action. Song of Rest, Jack of all trades, inspiration. A D. Inspiration wants me. Die becomes a D8 at 5th level, so it's a D8. 20 and 22?
No, I think I'll just keep those.
Okay. Let me see. Yeah, they both hit.
And I can use his inspiration on damage, right? Because he has
Yeah,
the
you
thing.
can use any bardic inspiration can be a damage roll now with Tasha's.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yep, it's not a him feature, it's a Tasha's thing. Because Tasha's
Not
is
as-
ridiculous.
Not as good as last time, but 9. Well, I guess it's still pretty good. 16 force damage. Most of the good is from Lyric.
Alright, this is fine. It looks hurt. It's still alive, so it looks hurt, but also not dead.
Kyrian just kind of looks at Locke and says, "Don't you have enough pets?" And that's my turn.
Okay, and then on its turn, this little wolfy boy is gonna run off into. It'll do bink, bink, bink. Well, it's gonna run this way.
This is so awkward to watch.
It doesn't go that way. It goes off like it goes to the east, but I can't go off the map, so I'm gonna move it. It's just a little butt sticking out, sliding along the bottom. Yep, it runs away because it's
Not
a
awkward at
stupid
all.
dog.
Aw,
Butt scoot. Coraline, it is your turn.
It butt scoots away.
Okie dokie. So, I have. Are we just ignoring the dude at the top now? He's still. No, he's still calm emotions. That's right.
Yeah, I deleted that, but then I realized there was the inspiration die, and he was not that far below the DC.
Okay. Then. Why don't I just try to get over the wall, I guess, and join everybody? 'Cause seems like everyone has gone over there.
Sounds good. Go ahead and roll athletics or acrobatics.
Okie dokie. Oh, I got a nat 20.
Yeah, Coraline
Yay.
just like it looks easy. Indian Coraline make it look easy. The guys are scrambling up, and Indian Coraline are just like pew pew, like over they
Power.
go. Yeah, you can get to the other side. That's right. It is all because of me. I loosened the lid. Yeah, you can be on the other side of the wall
Okay, so
because you don't have a climb speed. You can go one more square. That's still on the wall. We'll say you slide down, you get to the other side. You're no problem. But yeah, you do lose distance just because of climbing up because you don't have a climb speed. But you do it such a good job. Anything you would like to do for your action or bonus action?
yeah, I'm looking up. I came off the page. Okay. Oh yeah, I do. Oh wait, I can't see the boy.
All of the wargs are gone except for the one that's dead, which is right there
Okay.
in sight.
Because he can't leave.
Sit, stay, good boy.
Good
The
boy.
good boy is still there.
Sit. Roll over. Bleed out. Good boy.
That's fair. That's fair.
Yeah, no.
Then
It's a slippery slope.
You know what? I'm going to. Oh no, because that's not going to. It doesn't matter. Then no, I'm not gonna do anything because I don't want to waste any spells.
So we are going to stop there. Because Zoran's gone. And it's the end of the turn order. So that's everything is resolved. We will start back next time. Anyone who has any kind of concentration thing going on, like Locke, and Zoran, who is not here. Do we know how many rounds you've gone with your
Calm Emotions has been up for 2 rounds.
Yeah,
Right.
I'm gonna write that down.
Yeah.
But 2 rounds of calm, and yours is not the same. I just wrote Culk. Yeah, Culk emotions. Just hold the cracks in there. Emotion. And then Locke, you're gonna have to keep track. Nice. Okay, make sure you make note of that. We will pick up here next time.
On Jargon's Balls Z's.
I survived!
Zob is a champ. What's Zob's
Yeah.
AC now? Tell me again.
16 with his armor.
Damn.
Oh, what a good boy.
Girl.
I knew that. I'm sorry. I'm used to my dog.
Damn it.
I know we have all boy dogs, so I totally get it.
My sister's
animals
got a
are the
girl
entire
dog, so I gotta get
campaign.
back in the habit. All right.
Hey, I wasn't cruel. I made sure the war didn't suffer.
By obliterating
it didn't have time. It
I
suffered for like
obliterating it.
less
That
than 6
war-
seconds.
Yeah, when Mega was like, it's unconscious, and you were like 66 points of damage. I was like,
26.
it's
Yeah.
or 26. Sorry, it's like
That was exactly what it has.
it's just like I don't think it's alive.
It was dead. It's funny though.
We will pick up here
There-
next time.
There was a wolf, and then there
It was
wasn't.
good.
All right.
Locke loves animals. Do not fuck with Rob.
All right. I'll see you guys.
All right,
Cool
bye.
session. See you guys.
Yeah.
Oh, Megan, if you have a little time at the.
I have time. I absolutely do.
Okay, well, I don't know if anybody wants to talk about anything else first, so I'll just wait.
Okay. Yeah. Anyone have?
They're gonna
Okay.
share secrets. It'd be
Oh, it's not
secrets.
secret. It's not secrets. It's about non D&D related stuff, I believe.
Yeah.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
I think that we're good then. Have a good
Okay.
night.
You too. Have a nice week.